Hello and good evening. Very early evening, actually. This is an unprecedented live stream. I guess you know what we're going to be looking over because I did put it in the thumbnail. But anyway, hi, welcome. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all ready to have a little bit of a chat about something that I was quite surprised I haven't seen online at the moment. Let me just say hi to Gregory. Hi, Gregory. How are you? I hope you're well. And also Barley and the lurkers and the lurkers. I'm sure there'll be a few lurkers in tonight. Welcome. Hey, and welcome to Random Fish. Hello, darling. How are you? I hope you're well. Anyway, as I was saying, I have looked high and low. Well, I haven't actually. I just went onto YouTube to see if anyone actually spoke on this. Nobody's spoken on it. And I don't know why. I mean, are people frightened of reactions to what they may say? Is that why? Or is it just that there's so much going on with Yabba and Sam that people aren't really interested in this, this sort of little section of the internet? I don't really know. But anyway, I found it quite interesting. So I thought, oh, fire up the live stream, Jan. So that's what I'm doing. Let me just sort myself out. Shut this door because it cuts out the noise and it's bloody cold outside. So get on with it, Jan. For goodness sake, what are you doing? I need to get rid of this and I need to put this on because this is what we're going to be talking about tonight. Yeah, who saw it? Who saw it? So Barley says, I checked the woman out. She is a loser and doesn't deserve attention. She wants to appear wealthy, but also just wants clout and subscribers. Money from her channel, 400 subs she has. It doesn't matter. I'm not interested in that, Barley. That's of little interest to me. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. Hi, Edna. I hope you're well, darling. Hope you're good. Anyway, I will put the link in a bit later if anyone wants to come up, which is something that Yomama did last night. Yomama let somebody on stream last night, which I was quite interested in. I mean, I wasn't watching it last night. I watched it today, but yeah, I was like, oh, it's invited somebody on. Now, what I found interesting is that, well, there's so many things I found interesting. So I guess we might as well just look at it. Let's just share it, and we'll go over it together. Let me know what you think. This is my new room. This is my new Jan's Chats and Reacts room. And when I'm reacting to something, it goes up there. So, yeah, don't let it be said that I don't plan in advance. Unlike some people, I actually do plan things. Yeah, so Let me see who's in the chat. Hi, Fozzie is born. How are you? I can't lie, caught the replay, and that lady was bonkers. It was clout chasing to get people to her channel, and her vocabulary was limited at best. Do you think so? Okay, all right. So we'll go over it. What does this one say? His mods, I was shocked. His mods convinced him to let this woman on. Yes, I was appalled. She just wanted attention. Yeah, it's interesting how, you know, some people seem to think that. Um, did she? I mean, my first question, I think, has to be why? Why did he let her on? Is she the first person that's attempted to go on while he's been talking? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's really my first question. Why? Why did you let her on? Anyway, moving on. What I want to do, I've actually looked at this in a sort of body language analysis type of way, because I'm into that, and I find it quite interesting the way he reacts. Now I'm going to play it. Please let me know if you can't hear it. Okay, let's start.
Let me see. Let me open my StreamYards. Let me open my StreamYards. Maybe I'll do it through there. I would get porn bombed though.
Hello and welcome. Trash Panda the Dark Princess. That's interesting. That's an interesting name. Yes, I'm going to look at it from a body language perspective. Now, what I see here to begin with is if you look at Yomama's body language here, he's a bit nervous. He's not going to admit it, but he is definitely nervous here.
Let me see here.
Yeah, definitely nerves there. Bridge, do you want to come up? Hey, sweetie, how are you? Did you see it? Right, so yeah. See this. So he's still taking his time. Okay, so who was it? Who was it who said that he only let her on because the mods were insisting that she went on? I don't see that. I mean, does this look as if he's, you know, being forced into something? I don't think so. It still doesn't answer my first question. But okay, the name is a joke within itself. It's meant to be funny. It is funny, actually. It is funny, but I didn't want to laugh because I didn't want to insult you. Right, so let's carry on. So he's faffing about here. Okay, but look at the body language.
All right.
Okay, come on, get on with it, man.
Ah, man.
Right, another giveaway. Another giveaway. Oh, man. So he's like, oh, God, what am I doing this for? Shall I let her up? Shall I let her up? Yeah. Come on, get on with it.
I'm not even logged in. God damn it! Here,
Come on.
I'll do Streamlabs. I'll do Streamlabs.
Oh God, let's move him on. Let's move him on.
Never heard of this? I never heard of this.
I have a clip of you telling somebody that their kid's gonna be.
What's up? Hold on, let me put it.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Not much. I wasn't planning on coming on stream, so I didn't get ready for this. I had some questions for you.
Hold on.
Okay, let me look at chat here. Okay, darling. Okay. You can see at the start, he says he doesn't know who the person is. Yeah, I know that. I know. I saw that bit. I caught chat replay. She was spamming his chat. Oh, really? And I think it was mentioned to let her up. But even so, Fozzie, why still? I still find it a bit odd. I don't know. Here's the link of the girl. Okay. Yeah, this is Yomama. This is Yomama. Yeah. It gets on everybody's nerves pretty bad, actually. Yeah, he does. Say also people say he doesn't work. He works at yeah, we know that he works. I don't think she said he didn't work. Right, okay, get on with it now. Come on.
Hold on. Can y'all hear?
This goes on for a bit.
No? Y'all can't hear?
Yeah, we can hear. Get on with it.
Wait. Say something. They can hear you.
Hello.
Okay, go ahead. What's up? You got
Hey,
questions?
what's up?
Right here.
Why I have a bad echo?
No, you good?
All right. Anyway, so I have echo on my end. Is it because there's a delay?
Possibly. I don't know. But I can hear you fine though. I think the chat can hear you too.
Oh.
Yeah. What's up?
Anyway, I just had a question. Tell me more about this boat you have. Boat I have?
What a great question. Tell us about this boat that you have. Oh my God. Okay, let's hear about his boat. All right. Okay.
Boat. Yeah. You know the one you took out to Arizona?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What about it?
Tell me all about it. Engine, length, everything.
Right. Okay. I'm not going to be stopping this for too long, but if you look here, let's go back there. He actually shakes his head. Okay. He shakes his head. He cannot believe it. Oh, no, we're not. That's the bit I wanted to catch, actually. When you can see how nervous he is. Okay. Come on, Jan, get on with it.
Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. Get
okay,
to it.
Cool. All right. So tell me what's up.
What's up with what?
Tell me about your boat that you don't own.
Bro, I don't. Okay, so you want me to send you want me to post up receipts of the boat that I have. Okay.
No, I just want you to tell me about it. What is it? What kind of boat is it?
Right. Okay. Now you'll soon find out that he knows nothing about this boat that he supposedly bought. Nothing. I'm sorry. I'm just going to laugh all the way through this. Yeah, which is quite interesting. He knows nothing about it, guys. So, and the other thing, what I want you to do is have a look at his right hand at this point. Now, at this point, at the beginning of the stream, you can't hear the notifications. Okay, watch his right arm. That's all I'm going to say.
It's a boat. I don't know what to tell you. I said I'll post up the receipt. I'll post up the ownership of the boat. All right. Now what's next? We're talking about a boat. You came on for a boat. I know this ain't what you came on for. Go ahead.
You don't know shit about it because you don't own it. You went on a pontoon boat that you rented with a bunch of your friends.
A pontoon boat that I rented.
Yeah.
That's what
from Nautical in Havasu.
In Lake Havasu that I rented a boat.
You're fake as shit.
Okay.
Tell me about this truck that you don't have.
I don't have a truck.
Tell me about these dirt bikes that you supposedly bought in Florida. Tell me about those that you
Right. He's got caught out. 100%. Look at his face. And also what I want you to recognize is how he looks over at his chat, because his chat is what bigs him up. his chat full of all these young women, all these women that think he's, you know, gorgeous. They're the ones that are going to be like really, you know, bigging him up. So he needs that. Little big man really needs that. Yeah, welcome. I'm glad you're going to sub. How did the boat come up? I don't know. That was the first question, Bridge. That was the first question she brought up. And it was a question that obviously sort of pulled the rug from under his feet, I would say. She goes in harder. She goes in harder than this, Bridge. It didn't. She was weird. What didn't it? She was weird. Nah, I think my girlfriend is gorgeous. Okay.
Transport without owning a truck or a trailer.
He's just reading the chat here.
Ooh.
Watch his right
Tell me
hand.
about all that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't own anything.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
came into this community
Uh-huh.
talking about, oh, the hypocrisies, and you want to point out all this other shit, and you're exactly what the fuck you're trying to say you're not. You're
Facts.
fake, you're phony, and you're a liar.
Right.
Facts.
Okay. So let me get this straight. So
No, let me get this.
Right. Now, so far, you can hear, if you listen closely, you can hear the notifications are very quiet. Okay. So just watch that right arm of his.
Straight.
So
get this straight.
Yeah.
You done fucked with the wrong one, and I had to make time for your ass to make sure that I had my screenshots, my hard drives, and all this shit in check.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
hold up. Let me put you on hold so I could get something. That get something is your kid fucking screaming in the background because you're not taking care of them.
Oh dear.
If anybody needs to log off, you need to log the fuck off.
Oh.
I'm out here.
So, how does he let her get away with that? And also, why is he not denying any of this? This is what I mean by looking at it from a body language stance. One, she's asked him about the boat. Okay. He's not claimed any other way. He's just said, oh, well, I can show you a receipt. That's not an answer to it. She was asking for specifics about the type of boat it was. He couldn't ask it. He couldn't answer it. And now he's just transfixed on his chat because his chat is just going for this woman, just calling her all the names under the sun. Obviously, you know, going for the obvious that she's overweight, she's this, she's that, she's the other, she's that. So he's now going to transfix himself on that chat. But the thing that we need to, that I noticed more than anything was his the absence of any denial. And even when she came for him for like you know, the way she feels that he is when he's streaming, he still didn't deny it. So yeah, interesting.
Here being real. I'm out here doing these things. No, you ain't doing these things. You're not riding a dirt bike. You're out there working. People don't pay attention enough to what the fuck is going on right in front of their fucking faces. What are you doing over here, man? Oh, I'm helping this guy out. Yeah. Because you're over there working. You're supposed to be over there helping the merchant over there because you're the Wi-Fi guy. I'm not releasing any private information. This is all the shit that's in your streams, but nobody's listening for that shit.
See, I think she's got a good point there. People don't listen. People don't really see. And for whatever reason, she has picked up on it. Bridge, do you want to come up, girl? I'm not going to be reading out or responding much to the chat because I really want to concentrate on this tonight. So let's put that up if you want to come up. Okay, so I can see that people are saying that she's doing it for clout. Do I think she's doing it for clout? Not necessarily. I think she's made some good points. She's asked him questions. She's not rude to him. She's not screaming at him. She's not being abusive to him. So yeah, is it for clout? That always seems to be the first thing that people come up with. I don't know if I agree with that. Hey, how are you, Bridge?
Hey,
Oh, have you seen this?
I have not seen it at all.
Oh, well,
So
you're in for a treat.
She was begging to come up. People were saying that she was begging to come up in the chat.
Well, yeah, that's what my chat's saying.
Uh-huh.
She was begging to go up there. But even so, I mean, I don't care how many people beg to come up on my chat.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't let them up if I didn't want them on.
Huh.
As Capone says, she was demanding. But even so, Capone, you still wouldn't, you still wouldn't have her on, if you don't know her.
Right. Because I was wondering, like, does he know her? Like, she just came out of nowhere. Because I've never heard of this girl.
I've never heard of her either. Thanks, Fozzie. Yeah, I like being a bit cheeky. Right, shall we carry on? Is there anything else you want to ask? What do you think about about her sort of questioning? What do you think?
It's clear that she does not. It's clear she doesn't like him. But I'm like, he went on that boat ride like months ago. That was during the summertime of last year. So I guess she's been keeping notes.
Yeah. Right, I don't normally ban people, but I want that Caucasian views gone, because one thing I will never be is white. I don't want to be white. I will never be white. So let's get rid of that one. Right, banned. Right.
And they even made the picture. They made the picture white. Oh my gosh.
Exactly. And I could say that that's offensive. Yeah, it is a bit actually. So yeah, don't even bother. I know that there's lots of other ones flying around, but no, don't call me white. Thank you. Right, let's carry on.
You're nothing. You're a phony and you're a fraud. And you did the same shit in the gaming community.
Oh,
you couldn't grow a fucking audience. I hope you were a better gamer, like actual tournament player, than you were a fucking streamer. You made your own IMDb saying you're a professional gamer. Bitch, where I come from, to be considered a professional, you have to make more at whatever that is than what you earn if you're 9 to 5.
Why is he not saying anything?
Exactly. Exactly.
I would at least ask, like, what's your point? Like, what do you want? Like, did you just come here to dog me out? Like, what's your agenda here? Like,
yeah.
say something.
I know. But as you see, as I said, he's absolutely transfixed on his chat. Why? You've got a woman in front of you who's accusing you of all sorts of things, and all you're doing is just sat there, rocking backwards and forwards. You know, it's bizarre. Let me just address this. Right, Capone. If I said that about a different race, imagine what would happen. Listen, there are a whole stream of Jans going around, which I've made fun of. I'm quite happy. They can do whatever they want. I couldn't give a monkeys. But one thing, especially in this side of the internet, I will not abide is people changing who I am. Okay? Now, It wasn't a dig at being white. My mother was white. Okay. So it's not a case of slating a different race. It's just a case of me being mixed race, being portrayed as being white. I don't like. Okay. Why is the only, I can't believe we're having this conversation. Why is only the white one bad? The white one is bad. It's because they came into this live stream. That's why. And I won't have them in my live stream. If they want to go around doing that, then I will report them. Whenever I see them, I will report them, because that is disgusting. To change my ethnicity. Are you having a laugh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As Random Fish says, to close too close to home, and it reduces her actual identity. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you don't understand that, Capone, then maybe you're in the wrong chat, love.
Oh, no. She was just, I think she was just asking for clarification.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
As I've said, you know, I've seen, and other people have told me about people, you know, I'm Asian this, I'm Asian that, or whatever. But, and, you know, I'm not going to go screaming at all these different people, all these different avatars going around. But then don't come into my chat pretending that I'm a white woman, because I'm not. But my mother was, so I'm not anti-white, okay? So let's get back to what we were doing.
Humility. Your head is way the fuck up here when it needs to be way the fuck down here. You're fucking laughable. You're a joke.
Right.
Right. And you came in this community and you whispered in Belinda's ear and told her all this bullshit so the women could go after each other. And now you're getting what you wanted, because everybody fucking broke up and everybody's going after each
other. Wait, he whispered some stuff into Belinda's ear?
That's like, what she's saying.
Where I don't know where she's from.
I don't know. I don't know. And does she have a point? Does she have a point there? I mean, we know that he does DM a lot of people. We know that. That, you know, he does sort of chat with other people.
But she's kind of like blaming him for all the infighting and stuff like that. And I don't think that's the case.
I think that's a bit of a stretch, to be honest. Would I blame him? No, not really. To be honest, I think he's seen as a joke. That's what I think.
Yeah.
The same as I'm just seen as a joke. The same as I'm just seen as, you know, crazy. But I think, yeah, I don't think anyone sort of takes him seriously. I just need to address this, Trash Panda. My late brother was biracial and he dealt with that garbage, and I don't tolerate that BS either. Yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you understood.
I think further up, Bally had commented something.
Okay.
That I kind of agree with.
What, this one? He wasn't prepared.
Yep.
He wasn't prepared. Your mama needs to be prepared so he can act in confidence. He cannot do this very spontaneously. He wants to appear to have more confidence than he actually does. Yes. I think that's what I think, and that's what I get from his body language here. Are you reading any of his body language, Bridge?
He doesn't appear confident. No. Like I don't understand. Like I agree. Like if you were confident, you just be like, well, what's going on? What's up? And be engaged. But no, he's just sitting back and taking it, trying to be cool, I think.
Yeah. Oh, do you think he's trying to be cool, or do you think that he's just okay, so if he's trying to be cool, do you think he's just trying to garner strength from his chat? Because that's the impression I get, because he's looking at them all the time. He's not even looking at the woman who's talking to him.
I don't know. I gotta see more, because does he bring up anything that the chat is saying?
I don't know. I don't know. Hang on, there was something I wanted to pick up here. I've lost it. Yeah. Okay, Capone, we can move on from there. Okay. All right, we just move on from there, darling. Okay, let's carry on because I've forgotten what I was going to say.
Heather, all the little creators are fucking chatting. Trying to build their little channel.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. The fucked up part is that Belinda and Yaba at least coexisted.
So I made them break up.
Yeah, you fucked that up. You want to know how you fucked that up? Because, okay, let me explain it to you like this. Let me draw you a picture. Everyone has the way they are. I'm strong. I'm independent. I fucking was a single mom. My parents told me I wasn't going to be shit. I was going to do shit. So I made sure I was better than them, did better than them, and I did it all on my fucking own. So the worst thing that anybody could do to me is to pay one of my bills or to run some fucking charity for me when I don't fucking need it.
Okay.
But I don't.
Right. Okay. Let's look at the body language. Okay. Him swaying backwards and forwards is a sign of self-soothing. Yeah. You agree with me there?
Yeah.
And also the fact that he's staring at the chat, he's getting, he's getting soothing. Well, he's getting validation from the chat. Now, I did have a look at the chat and it was awful. The things that they were saying in there, I mean, no surprise, I suppose. But the things they were saying in there, quite honestly, were disgusting.
What about her? About the girl?
Yeah, just about the girl. Oh, she's fat, she's this, she's that, she's ugly, moo moo and all this. I mean, how old are those people in the chat? It's just like, just grow up. Now, as yet, he hasn't. Now, what I'll explain to you what he does, because it was further in than I realised. He actually turns up the notifications. Can you believe that? So that when she's talking, in the end, you can't hear her because the notifications are going off.
Oh, wow.
Wow, exactly. Exactly.
And then everybody's like, ooh, poor Belinda. She was dealing with her husband and partner that's freaking gonna die. Yeah, we all go through fucking shit. We all do. But you know what? You're prepared to lose your husband. You're prepared to lose your partner. But you're never prepared for your kids to lose their dad that fucking young.
For your kids to lose their dad. Oh, right. Okay, so we're going on to Yaba losing her kids, which is a good point. That's a good point.
So now we're comparing fucking tragedies. That's fucking bullshit.
So what does this got to do with me? Because I don't talk to Belinda.
Because you caused all this. You caused all this shit by getting in everybody's fucking little ear. You used fucking Jessica Messica. He helped you out. She was like, don't be calling people bitches. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that. He fucking helped your ass out. And then what happened? She donated $2 Canadian and then you're like,
right. Did you see the hand go down there to turn up the notifications? I mean, right, let's do it again, right? She's talking, right? Watch his right hand. Watch his right hand.
Belinda and Yaba at least coexisted.
So I made them break up?
Yeah, you fucked that up. You want to know how you fucked that up? Because, okay, let me explain it to you like this. Let me draw you a picture. Everyone has the way they are. I'm strong. I'm independent. I fucking was a single mom. My parents told me I wasn't going to be shit. I was going to do shit. So I made sure I was better than them, did better than them, and I did it all on my fucking own. So the worst thing that anybody could do to me is to pay one of my bills or to...
Right. So far, you can hear his alerts are going off, but it's in the background. Now watch what he does.
Run some fucking charity for me when I don't fucking need it.
Right. But you know I don't.
And then everybody's like, "Ooh, poor Belinda, poor Belinda. She was dealing with her husband and partner that's freaking gonna die." Yeah, we all go through fucking shit. We all do. But you know what? You're prepared to lose your husband. You're prepared to lose your partner, but you're never prepared for your kids to lose their dad that fucking young. So now we're comparing fucking tragedies. That's fucking bullshit.
So what does this got to do with me? Because I don't talk to Belinda.
Because you caused all this. You caused all this shit by getting in everybody's fucking little ear. You used fucking Jessica Messica. She helped you out. She was like, "Don't be calling people bitches. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing that." She fucking helped your ass out. And then what happened? She
donated $2 Canadian and 79 cents through Super Chat.
I have to make sure that
what in the Mrs. Patayo head is going on?
Distance myself from her.
Right. What? Wait. So
see what he did there?
Mm-hmm.
I just cannot believe the audacity. Honestly, it's so rude. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the chat. We need we do need a PowerPoint. Bridge, do you mind if I go off and just do a quick PowerPoint? There's nothing wrong with my PowerPoints. Leave me alone. You got anything to say, Bridge?
I don't know. So because Capone said, I think it's because someone paid money to have it read out loud and she's talking over it. That's how I view it. But Jan is saying that the notifications were going off before and they weren't loud. Like you could hear them in the background, but then he put them forefront. I don't know.
That's why you could see, like, when he put his hand down and then he went, and they went up immediately. Listen, I studied body language. And, they went up immediately and they continue, like, throughout the whole of this now. Now, anybody else with half a brain, oh, hang on. We are talking about Yomama. Anybody else would turn their notifications off, right?
Right. Or at least warn the person like, hey, I got a notification. Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. So just wait and see what actually happens.
Wait, so
this echo is really fucking bothering me.
So I caused the drama between Belinda and Yaba, and I also caused drama with Jessica Messica. How?
Well, I think it's still very interesting that he still hasn't denied anything. He's not denied anything. It's mad.
At first, it was cool and it was all fine, and you guys were getting along just fucking fine.
And then what happened?
And then she was helping you, and you were like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." And now all of a sudden, she's into some fuck shit. And I can't fucking be close
Victoria
with her.
Young donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
Why the fuck is that?
Yeah, weirdo, go away.
You got information from her, and now because she's into some fuck shit, you can't fucking be close with her in public.
I can't be. How you? So I can't be close with. I can't be close.
Tell me about your stuff. Just tell me about your stuff that you don't own.
Why? Why would I? Why would I? In this community,
fucking lying liar that lies.
Why would I in this community?
Faking faker that fakes.
Why would I in this community talk about stuff? And who do I flex on? I'm just asking you. Who do I flex on? Do I flex?
You flexed on Bridget, for one. Answer that, little man.
Flex on anybody? I don't flex on nobody.
You flex on everybody. You try to act like you're on fucking vacations. We be going here, we be going there.
Ninja Cat donated $20 through Super Chat. All of Sam's crimes are your fault, Yomama.
Right. I don't. So again, like I said, why would I give?
I don't give a fuck about Sam. Sam is not my wife. I'm not married to Sam.
Okay,
but Yaba's a fucking grown adult, and she married her for her reasons.
Why would I?
So I've seen that people are saying that she is like a Sam supporter or a Yaba supporter. Does that make a difference? I mean, does it matter? She's calling him out on things that nobody else has called him out on. And, you know, by doing so on his panel, she's actually giving him the opportunity to set the record straight, and he's not doing that. So, yeah, I think, you know, it doesn't matter who she supports or who she watches. She's calling him out, and he's doing nothing about it. I mean, he's now waking up a bit, and this is when he's going to start gaslighting her, deflecting and redirecting. He's going to try all that now.
I'm asking you again, why would I give out my information?
Can you fix your fucking echo, please?
And why would I give my information in a place like this? I'm just asking a question. Why would I give my information when there's people like you that sit back and try to tell me what I own and what I don't own, and why did
there's not people like me.
But I don't give out my information. I don't give out my location.
There's not people like me watching that. I'm the one traveling all the fucking time and not near my fucking setup to come on and fucking pull your punk card.
But who?
Okay?
But do
Snowman,
I care? But listen, do I?
3 guards fiend. Snowman has become a member.
But do I
Where
care
this
what
woman
you?
that could
But
go.
do I care what
Eyes.
you own? Do I care what you got? Do I ever tell anybody, damn, I care what you own? I care what you got. I don't flex on nobody.
But that wasn't the issue. See, this is where he's...
Yeah, because he said, why would I give out my information? She didn't ask for any information, like personal information. She said, describe your boat.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, she said, oh, you know, that boat that you had on such and such a lake, you know, tell me about the boat. And he can't. He was like, well, it's just a boat. It's like, really? If you own a boat, it's the same as if you own anything. I can explain, you know, describe my car because I own a car. I know what make it is. I know what model it is. I know what engine size it is. Why could he not do that with the boat? That's all he had to do. But instead, he sat back and just kept stum. So it's like, I mean, I watch a hell of a lot of true crime, and I watch a lot of interrogations. And what you find is guilty people don't deny it. No, have I got that right? Yeah. If you're innocent and you're accused of something, you will deny it. Okay. It's like, you know, if I said to you, oh, Bridge, I think you did this, you know, on such and such a day, the first thing you're going to say is, no, I didn't. Or, what are you talking about? No, I didn't. The first thing you're going to do is deny it. He's not denied anything. Nothing. So let me just look at chat, see if there's anything I want to talk about. I agree, the chat was rude. They were very rude. Very rude. And she was too. I don't know if she was rude.
She came in hot. We know that she does not like him. Like, I don't know anything about this girl, but she doesn't like him, and she has basically a list of things that she has issues with him about. So
yeah, I still don't think that she came in as rude. I think she gave him the opportunity to address certain issues. And I think if I had someone up on my panel, if I invited somebody up and they were, you know, asking me things, I would respond appropriately. I wouldn't, you know, just sit there smiling and rocking in my chair, just looking at my chat and turn up my notifications.
So Capone says she started talking about his parenting and children. It wasn't cool. Is that later, or did that happen?
Yeah, we'll get on to that. Now, you haven't missed anything, Bridge.
Okay.
On what they own and what they don't got. I don't do that. So I don't know why you coming up here.
Why am I
telling
hold
me?
on, wait, hold up.
I don't get what this even is. I don't get what this is.
Well, you should, because you've been talking to her for some time now, and it's obvious that she's got questions to ask him, which he's avoided. He's not answered one single question. I mean, if that were me, I'd be getting a bit frustrated. I'd be like, well, I'm asking you questions. Why are you not answering? That's just me. You know, so, and now he's going to play that, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I don't even know why you're here. Well, if you don't know why she's there, then ask her why she's there. You know, don't act dumber than you actually are. You know, you've got this woman up here asking you questions. Answer the damn questions. That's, I mean, am I being a bit harsh there, Bridge, or what?
I mean, if I didn't want to answer the questions, I'd kick her off.
Exactly.
Honestly, I don't understand what this is. Like
Yeah.
I think I said it before. Like, what's your point? Why are you coming up here? Just to talk about all the things? You want me to answer questions about my boat, my car, my what? I don't. Okay.
Yeah. But I think, you know, I could see why she was there. I mean, when I saw it today, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. And the funny thing is, Bridge, is that, well, his conclusion to it is actually quite amusing. Because it's not what I felt at the end of it. I was like, Jesus, man. You know, why did you not just answer her? You know, if you don't have a boat, then just say, look, okay, you got me. All right. You know, I've not heard him bragging about having a boat. But
I don't know. Maybe I missed it.
no, I mean, I've not heard him bragging about having a boat. But I mean,
if he didn't say that he owned a boat, he would have said right here, well, I never said I owned a boat. We were on a boat. But he didn't even say that.
Exactly. Oh yeah, and I can relate to that as well, Capone. I wouldn't answer anything about my private life. You know, if somebody was up there and saying, well, what about this and what about that? And it had anything to do with my family or anything, I'd be like, listen, I'm not answering your questions on my private life. So, but he's not even doing that.
You want me to flex for what?
Okay, it's not that I want you to fucking flex. Are you hearing the words that are coming out of my fucking
donated
mouth?
$4.99 through Super Chat.
Try
I would
to
mad
pretend
too if I
that
didn't
you're
have a
living
neck
this fucking
rolling on the
life
floor,
and you're not
laughing,
trying to
rolling on
social
the floor,
climb,
laughing.
just like fucking you did in real life, just like you did in the fucking gaming community. Right?
Community.
See, this is the thing. I'm from fucking Cali. I know how people from fucking Cali roll. Just like Breezy's fake with their fucking voice, and then we saw the real her on fucking Twitch. Yeah. I fucking know. I know you. I know how you act. I know how she acts.
I never committed a crime.
My lovely,
wait. I never committed a crime. I've never done anything
I'm
bad to anybody.
not fighting
Then
Sam's
what
fight.
the fuck are you talking about?
So now he's going to get a little bit agitated, but he's still not going to answer anything. Yeah, I agree with you. So stunning and brave. This is what I mean about showing. This is why I wanted to come at it from a body language point of view, because he just gives himself away just by his actions, in my opinion. It's all my opinion. And I'm glad Edna didn't come up, because she'd totally disagree with me. And I'm not up for arguing about it. Oh my God. Right.
On here talking about you're on here talking about what I own and what I don't. I don't come on here
talking about
flexing.
You're a fucking fraud. You're a fucking fake. You came into this community like everybody else does, and they see where the fucking money's going. So you tried to fucking call out Yaba, and you tried to call out fucking French fry girl all the fucking time, wishing that they would address you in front of their fucking audience, driving their audience to fucking you. Do I need to draw you more pictures? They're not going to, because this whole fucking community has been around this for a long time. You're so fucking fake. Your gaming background, that's fucking a green screen. If you fucking search that, this motherfucker got this off a top 10 best gaming backgrounds. Like, you fucking stream for your fucking garage. Ooh, I got these. What'd you call them? $1,500, $2,000 steaks. Yeah, my homie hooked it up because he's a chef over there. With your little glasses. Yeah, he hooked it up.
Oh my God, that did make me laugh. I mean, okay, we all know it's a green screen. We all know it is. And I mean, maybe he does film from his garage. It doesn't matter. But the fact that she called him out on it just made me laugh. Oh Lord.
No, motherfucker, I don't have the screen recordings of the top selling fucking steaks over there that were 40% off, and it wasn't you
gosh.
that got them. Yeah, you made a
What's that?
She's talking about these steaks. Calling him out on the steaks.
I
Like,
know.
he says that he doesn't brag, but like I hadn't seen it, but he's bragging about some steaks, some $1,000 steaks.
Yeah, I heard about that as well. Something about he'd spent, a lot of money on this steak. And I remember when I heard it, I thought, well, I don't even eat steak, so it'd be wasted on me. I don't like red meat. I don't like big clumps or chunks of meat. So yeah, and this is what I liked. I think the thing that I really liked was that she called him out on bullshit, and we haven't seen anyone do that yet, and I thought, yeah, it sort of tickled me. But then when I looked past that and looked at his reaction, I thought, it's quite weird. His reaction is quite weird. And it sort of shows how dependent he is on his chat. And it's like, what? You're not man enough to sort of, sit there and say, no, now listen, okay, you just come out with a whole load of crap or whatever,
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I understand he may have been shook, Gia, but he just didn't give any response, really, other than to look at his chat.
A bitch take time out of fucking doing my fucking taxes, getting all my shit to send to my motherfucking tax person. I took time, motherfucker. I took time. I got all the fucking clips. I got all the fucking bullshit on your ass. I'm a good father. Yeah, right. You might fucking go to work. I'll give you that. You go to fucking work, but you need to log the fuck off and take care of your fucking kids and stop trying to fucking build a community. You won't ever get more than 300 in your stream because you're.
Oh, she went there.
Yeah.
She went there. Oh, and people say, oh, you shouldn't talk about kids. And he's always going on about, oh, I don't talk about kids. I don't. And I did a video last week proving that he does.
Yeah.
Having said that, I did take a deep breath when she said that. I thought, I'm not sure if I agree with that. But it's like people are always trying to silence us. And it's wrong. It's wrong that we cannot say things like that. That we believe to be true. If they weren't true, then he needs to say it now. He needs to say, listen, none of your business what my family setup is. If I choose to stream and my kids are running around, then that's what I do.
Right.
But again, he doesn't say anything, Bridge.
Because I would have been like, you know what, you bringing up my kids, you bringing up my family. No, you got to go. Like, I'm not gonna have all this.
Yeah, exactly. And Kimberlina, he did 8 streams over the weekend. Yeah. I mean, see, I don't want to be one of those people that, sort of clock watches people and says, oh, well, you've done this all day or you've done that all day. Because to me, that's quite petty. I just think that's quite a sort of petty thing to do. What does it matter? We don't know what people do when they're not online. But having said that, I think she does make quite a good point about his kids screaming and him just fobbing them off. And, we have seen that. we've seen it on a live stream. Let's not pretend otherwise. You know, so yeah, it's yeah.
You're fucking doing what you're doing to the fucking community,
Al
and
Susan
everybody sees it.
SALBOT
That's why
donated
freaking
$2 Canadian
Yaba ain't
and
worried. That's why
79
Sam ain't
cents through
worried,
Super
because
Chat.
it's happened before and
Me
it'll
didn't know
happen
Big
again.
Ed have a sister.
Let's see. What else could I fucking talk about? There's all kinds of shit. You want to prove me wrong? You want to prove me how real you are?
See, again, he's just looking at his chat. So you haven't seen any of this, Bridge. What are you making
I haven't
of
seen
it?
it. No, I haven't.
What are you making of it?
I think maybe, I don't know. Like I'm baffled at Yomama's lack of response, but at the same time, he could have just been baffled. Like, who is this broad coming on, just digging at everything? Like, he clearly didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
But I would have said something.
Yeah.
Something.
Especially when she brought his child in, or his kids in.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, God, if anyone had said that to me, I would have lost it. I would have, they'd have been off completely, immediately. Go away with your thoughts. This is not what happens. But he's not done. I don't know. He's just not done anything. And I just find that strange. I tell you, one of the reasons I got doxed the way I did was because years ago there were a couple of girls, and Erie Pepperoni was one of them, and the other one was Not Another Housewife. And they used to always film with their kids around. And I'm talking about very small kids. And I remember doing a video, and I think I mentioned the one, it's still up there, guys, if you want to see it, of Erie Pepperoni screaming into her video, her camera, because she was having an argument with somebody. It wasn't me. She was having an argument with somebody else. She was always arguing with people. And her kids could be heard close by, and she was screaming and crying, you know, really ugly crying. And and she was still continuing to live stream. And I said something about it afterwards. I said, you know, I just don't think that that's right. You know, I don't think that you should be, you know, how important is a live stream when your child is crying by the side of you and saying, "Mummy, stop, you know? And that was one of the reasons I got doxed. And the other woman that was behind the doxing was a friend of hers at the time, and she had a babe in arms, and she would film with the babe or the baby on her hip and be screaming into the camera. And I used to say, you know, I don't know whether it was live stream, I can't remember now, it's a few years now. And I used to say, I just find that really awful. Put the baby down, or film when they're asleep. Why are you filming when your kids are around? Well, I got labeled a child hater. I got labeled a mother hater. And that was the reason. And that's why they were behind my doxing, because I spoke out on it, you know. And the problem is people are scared to say things. And I can understand that, but sod that, I will say it. If I think, and I remember saying, I think I was on a live stream with her, and she said, I can't remember, she was effing and blinding, and how dare you say this about me, and how dare you say that? And she said, my mum watches my live streams and she's fine with it. And I said, oh my God. I said, if my daughter was live streaming with my grandchild close by and they could be heard crying, I would not be happy. And they just labeled me with all these, oh, she's a mother hater, she's a hater. It's ridiculous. And that's why
Wow.
I think I'm really pleased that this woman has spoken up, because I'm thinking to myself, I'm putting myself in her position and I'm thinking, okay, so if that were me, supposing that was me talking to Yomama, would I bring up the fact that, you know, he shouldn't be doing it when his kids are running around? I would bring it up if I had evidence of it.
Right.
I'd put it that way. I don't believe in talking on rumors. And I know there's that clip that he does shoo his kids away or something, doesn't he? Does that warrant me thinking that he does it all the time? Not really. I don't think I would sort of bring them up.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, people are too frightened to bloody open their mouths on here. It's like, God's sake, guys, you know, if you see something, then speak on it. That's who I am anyway.
Yeah,
How you said you came on the other day and you said, I'm surprised this is happening. You ain't surprised. You fucking caused all this shit.
wow.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
That okay. So
Mhm.
I caused all this. Go okay.
Yeah. You sure as fuck did. You don't own shit. You don't. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong that boat wasn't rented. Tell me I'm wrong that you weren't on work trips. Tell me I'm wrong. You fucking can't. 'Cause you know I'll
Carolina
prove you wrong.
Kissmark donated $2 through Super Chat.
See how loud the notifications are now? It's so off-putting. And he again is just looking over at his chat. Right, okay, let me look at my chat. I really liked her. I was always in her lives. I don't know why she blocked me, but now I'm glad she did. I didn't know she was such a twat. She's nasty. She is absolutely nasty. I would advise nobody to get involved with her. She was one of my doxers, 100%.
Chat. Cool.
Look at him, look.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So and
I've got it. I think Yomama was one of these people that grew up with they never admit to anything. That's my ex was like that. He always used to say, never admit to anything. I used to think, what? Well, if you've done something, you might as well blooming admit to it. But then I'm not shady. Do you know what I mean? If I've done something, I'll admit I've done something. But I think, you know, for me, this is such a bad look on him. You know, I don't care where she comes from. I'm like, one, I'm glad he's got called out because I think people deserve to be called out. If you've got proof of it, then I think they deserve to be called out. If what she was saying was untrue, then he had every opportunity to say it's untrue.
Yeah.
But he didn't. He didn't. I mean, if you take her out. Sorry, go on, Bridge.
No, I was going to ask because she asked several times, talking about the trips, talking about the boat. I would have been like, I would at least say, like, you know what, it's none of your business. I just don't understand his lack of answer.
No. Let me answer Barley. Jan, when people dox, what is their point? What can happen? Why do it? Why fear it? It depends. It depends. There's certain degrees of being doxed. There's a degree of you know, just feeling that you lose your anonymity because you're doxed. People know who you really are. That doesn't bother me. But there's other steps which happened to me where it went further than that, where somebody made a threatening video and dug up all my family from YouTube, not from YouTube, from Facebook, put their pictures, their names, and then played music over it, which was like, you know, from a horror film, and then had pictures, graphics of like a knife with blood dripping off it, and things like that. That's how I was doxxed. And you know, that's something that I will never ever forgive the people for. And that's why every so often it comes up, especially when you mention Fedora, because she was one of them as well. So yeah. So, but generally, if you're just doxed and people just say your name, perhaps your, you know, your town that you live in, maybe, I don't know, that wouldn't bother me. But yeah, it was psychotic. It was. And I've since seen the people that have done it, because it was obvious who did it. And I've actually seen what they're doing now. And the funny, well, it's funny, but it's just typical Hussy. He actually got in touch with one of them, and who's come up and said, "Oh yeah, well, Jan was this and Jan was that," and yeah, but you were a doxer. Okay, so yeah, all right. Oh, sorry, what was that, Kimberly? I nearly missed that. Your full name, workplace, kids' names, parents, and your street. Oh my God. It's like, Jesus. I'm sorry you went through that, you know, because, you know, I'm in England, so and my doxers were American and Canadian. So although I told the police, because I had to, because one of my daughters was so upset about it. I don't know how she heard about it, but she was. And so I said, right, okay, I'll contact the police, knowing full well that they wouldn't really be able to do anything. But it's starting a paper, you know, a paper chain, if you like. So I told them who they were, their you know, their handles on Twitter and their YouTube channels, just so that they've got them, really, just so that they blogged them. And one of the people was Fedora, and I'm sure they look at her look at her videos and go, what? You know, but you know, that's beside the point. When it goes beyond just saying, you know, somebody's name, then it is worrying. And it did really upset my kids. Absolutely. Nobody wants to see, you know, a video of them with all blood dripping and yeah, it was horrendous. And the thing is, they took it down very, very quickly. But enough people saw it. Loads of people saw it, but they took it down. And one of my friends at the time, I'm not going to say who it was, but one of my friends told me, "Oh, don't worry, Jan, I kept it. I kept it." So I said, "Well, I don't want to see it anyway. Just seeing it once is bad enough." And they said, "Well, don't worry. If you ever need it, I'll give it to you." Okay. So a while ago, I discovered that they were actually friends with one of them, Erie. And I said, "Look, I want that video. I want that, you know, the doxing video." And they said, "Oh, I haven't got it. I haven't got it now." And I thought, okay, that's the last time I spoke to them. So yeah, people can be vile, guys. Just be careful out there. Anyway, let's carry on. Do you need a break, Bridge, or are you all right?
I'm good either way.
Okie doke. Let's carry on.
I started all this drama.
See, like, I thought we related because I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I came from like, I went to a clown shoe college. You went to a clown shoe college. I don't dox people, so I'm not going to say which one it was.
What's
clown shoe college?
What's that?
Probably one of those trade schools, like those trade colleges.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like Everest, DeVry, stuff like that. Those
okay.
for-profit universities that really don't mean anything.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. I'm not sure if we have those over here, but I think I know what you mean.
$2 through
But I
super
call it a
chat.
clown shoe college.
Probably the most exercise she's gotten.
You just said you don't dox people, but you want all my information, and then you
No, do you know what
sit here.
doxing is? Let me tell you
Okay.
what doxing is.
Okay.
It's saying your first name, saying your last name, saying where you work, saying where you went to school, saying your addresses. I ain't saying shit. I'm asking questions. Answer them. You can't. I can tell you what my vote is. My vote says 2020, Access T22. I know exactly how much I paid for it.
Did I ask you?
Yeah.
Do I care?
No. And you know what? Oh, I'm over here. Like, first of all, Moody, I don't know the motherfucker. He's slimy, he's grimy, just like everybody else that comes into this community. But you know what? You're talking shit about he had a limp. You have a limp. Motherfucker, with your fucking camera. Yeah, that's not the normal human gait. It is not.
What?
Even Salty Beach will freaking back me up on that one. By just holding the camera, you could tell that shit.
That's true. I got a limp too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
and
you
then
won't
over
like
there with
that.
your little, you know how heavy these what was it that he was looking at?
That
A dirt
Amber
bike?
chick donated
You know how heavy that is?
$4.99 through super chat.
Yeah.
Tusky's mom has entered the
You're a
ring
pussy
skull.
if you think that's heavy. You're a fucking pussy if you think that's heavy. You should get on dirt. She could get on dirt. It's fine. Well, you think dirt's soft? Let me guess. You think water's soft too, right? When you hit it at 70 miles an hour? No, that shit's harder than fucking concrete. You would know that if you had a fucking boat. You don't have shit. Right. And you're out here fucking fronting. Oh, my little electric car. What do you tow with that electric car? Not a fucking thing, because you can't. It doesn't take fucking 3 years to fucking document what the fuck your lies are. I could just watch a fucking video from beginning to fucking end. Looking at a boat. He's doing 35, 70 miles an hour. No, he's not. He's not. You know who knows that? People who owns boats.
I'm still confused on what this is.
I think, no, you know exactly what this is. I think the reason why she's going on about the boat thing is a bit like when you watch a court case and they keep going back and they have to prove that you're a liar. In order for the jury to see you for the person you are. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's why she started with the boat thing. No, I think, yeah, she keeps going back to the boat, Capone, because that's proving the type of person he is. And the type of person he is that he's a flexer. You know, he's, yeah. Excuse me. Yo, non-boat owner mama. Yeah. But if you look at the sort of psychology of it, yeah, it's a kind of character. Well, assassination, maybe. But it's more of a character sort of analysis. And it's something that lawyers do or attorneys do in a court of law. They will show the jury who that person is. So the worst thing that anybody can do is lie, because once they get into a court of law, they will be proved to be liars. And then the court will not believe anything that they say. So I think this girl is quite clever. I think she knows exactly what she's talking about. And, you know, he's not doing anything to sort of change her view, you know, or anyone's view if they want to hear it. But I think, you know, his chat is just, obviously, they're just going to be attack, because they're, you know, she's got a group of, he's got a group of attack dogs in there now. That's what he wanted. That's what he's got, you know. I'd rather not have it. I don't want people, because, you know, so the girl's fat. Okay. All right. So the girl may not be the prettiest girl ever. So what? You know, it doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter. But obviously, you know, to some people it does. And I don't know. It's like he's been coming for me lately. And of course, the first thing he'll attack is my age. Why? Have you not got a mother? Or do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just so childish. It's like, you know, us sort of growing up, Bridge, in sort of in white communities, and if you fall out with somebody in that community, the first thing they're going to refer to you is as being black. You know, it's the obvious thing. You know, and I think seeing him in this situation, in my eyes, has not made me think of you know, any better of him. He's completely lost my respect, actually, because I just feel, you know, he had the opportunity. He can't sit there. Well, he probably will. He'll probably sit there and say, "Oh, I had this nutter come on, and she was saying this, and she was saying that, and blah de blah." Yeah, but you had that opportunity to state your case. You know, even if he was to kick her off immediately and say, "Listen, I'm not playing that game. You know, I don't know who she thinks she is, blah de blah de blah de blah." But he didn't. He kept her on, and I think that must be tied to delusion. That's what I think. I think he's deluded. Why don't laugh at me, Rich? I really think that he's deluded, because at the end of it, he said something like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm still the best. I'm still this, and I'm still," and I thought,
oh gosh,
what? Some woman has literally come on and wiped the floor with you, metaphorically, which is what I said about my daughter. God, fed up with bloody him to describe everything. It's so annoying. Yeah, so let's see what you're saying. Capone, getting ready for work, but I'll be listening. Sorry about earlier. I did not. I took it. That's okay. That's all right, Capone. It's done. All right. It's done. Don't worry about it, darling. It's fine. I think I stated my case quite forcibly. But no, you're fine. You're fine with me. Here's a bully, says Kimberlina. He probably wants his chat to continue, making fun of her. Yes, I thought that as well. And that's another thing. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it, Bridge. I mean, I think you know me well enough now.
Right.
If I was talking to someone and my chat was going off the way his chat was going off, I'd say, "Listen, we don't do that in here. I'm sorry, but no." I mean, argue the fact of, you know, argue some of her points, maybe. State things like, you know, she's got a bit of a nerve coming up here, saying this, that, and the other. But to actually completely try and dehumanize her, really, I just
I mean, that's his type of humor, though, because that's what he does.
Yeah, and that's why he's grown that chat. You know, that type of chat. I mean, I've got people in here that I've seen out and about, and you know, they're not all sweetness and light. I know that. But as long as they behave in my chat, I'm fine with that. And I don't think that's about culturing a hug box. I don't feel like I've got a hug box at all. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's see. Oh no, that's the one. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, that's a really good point, Random Fish. He lost his home court advantage, definitely. Yes, exactly. Exactly. So, I mean, no doubt he's going to come for her like,
oh yeah,
like a raging animal.
I don't get it.
You're out here calling Sam a fake, a phony, a fraud, and you're just that. It's fucking calling you out on your fucking bullshit. And your hypocrisy. See, the thing is people are hypocritical. Yes, everything is fucking case sensitive. There's context. You don't know the context. You don't understand the context. And you're just going to go on and run your mouth and do. Yeah. What about your list of addresses? I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. I don't get into the whole giving out my information. I'm just not about that life. But
you think you're fucking above it, and that's the problem.
Above what?
You're not. Above fucking moving every 3 years? You're not. Above fucking having 8 different places to live?
Is she talking about him here?
Yeah, because they were talking about Sam at one point and how she moved all the time. So I don't know if he spoke on that. So now she's turning it around to him.
Oh, so it sounds like, right. So she's talking about him. So it sounds like she's done a bit of homework on him. Okay, let's listen to that then. Let's go back a bit because I need to listen to it in its entirety, I think.
A fraud, and you're just that. It's fucking calling you out on your fucking bullshit. And your hypocrisy. See, the thing is people are hypocritical. Yes, everything is fucking case sensitive. There's context. You don't know the context. You don't understand the context. And you're just going to go on and run your mouth and Yeah. What about your list of addresses? I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. I don't get into the whole giving out my information. I'm just not about that life. But
you think you're fucking above it, and that's the problem.
Above what?
You're not. Above fucking moving every 3 years? You're not. Above fucking having 8 different places to live? People struggle. Single moms fucking struggle. Is that fucking news to you? They have a lot of fucking kids. They have to move. They do stupid shit for their kids. It's news to you that in 2020, people were fucking evicted, whether it was her or her fucking kid. People were evicted. The government said, if you get laid off.
See, this is why I got confused. Why I thought she was talking about Sam. I thought she was talking about Sam.
Yeah, she is talking about Sam.
So she's not saying that he's moved.
No, she's talking about Sam, and she's basically saying, like, times were rough. She's a single mother. She had to move. She had to do what she had to do. And I guess your mama was talking about it.
Yeah.
So she's bringing that up.
Okay. I need to go and get a drink, so I'm going to leave this running for a bit.
Don't pay your rent. And then what happened? All of a sudden, it's cool to go back to work. Landlords can't evict while you're fucking during COVID. And then one day it's like, oh, COVID's over. Go ahead, motherfucker. Give me all that back rent. Who the fuck had the back rent?
I'm really confused on what this is about. Like, is this about because
it's about you?
FFG,
I could sit here and I could go list by list of all of your motherfucking
Pretty Lady donated $6.99 through Super Chat.
I don't got fucking time for that.
Do you want a metal ship?
And I know
and why
that
do
I
you
got
care?
all your shit right here on my motherfucking hard drives. Durable ones. You want to know why, bitch? Because I do travel. Because I do fucking have a boat. Because I do ride motorcycles. I ain't up here on the fucking internet trying to fucking say I do and I'm not. Yeah. You're a fucking fraud and you're a fake ass fucking bitch. Just trying to build a community on YouTube and the fat world fucking community because it didn't work out in fucking Twitch and it didn't work out on fucking gaming. And you're over here, tell me more. Yeah, that's fucking DC. Yeah, that's DC. It's the video. It's the video. Let's go.
What does she mean by that? That's DC.
Because DC always does that. When you approach her over something or you say something about her to her face, she's like, oh, really?
Oh, God.
Lina Kissmark donated $2 through Super Chat.
Fucking tofu.
She actually thinks she's roasting
at all. At all. Yeah, some of your race jokes are fucking funny. That's hilarious. But everything else, you came into this community and you soaked up like a little piece of fucking tasteless fucking tofu. And you're over here trying to make a fucking show out of it.
Now see.
Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Make $1
trying to pay the rent.
Rendall donated $2 through Super Chat. Why is
he cannot keep his eyes off that chat though, Bridge, can he? He's like, what? He's frightened they're all going to disappear and he's going to end up with nobody in there. I mean, God, address who you're talking to.
Look, Namaste says you conveniently skip the hard drives part. What do you mean? Because she said she had stuff on her hard drive.
Oh,
I thought she was like talking about the video, like videos. I don't know what the heck.
Oh, do I have to go back again? What was that about the hard drives?
All she was saying, and she was like, she said something like, I have the proof or something like that. She was like, I have all the stuff backed up on my hard drive. I don't know what she was talking about. Was she talking about his information? Like, what is she talking about?
Yeah, that's a bit worrying in that she seems a little bit. I mean, I haven't got anybody's information on my hard drive. I don't have room on my hard drive. I had to. I mean, I've got a Mac. And every so often, it's like, no, I'm not going to work for you today, Jan, until you get rid of some of those videos you've got on there. Now, I can honestly say they're nobody else's videos; they're all my videos. Yeah. So, yeah, I must admit, I do feel that maybe she sort of that's a bit worrying, but maybe she's saying it as as a threat to him? I don't know. I really don't know. She went back 13 years, says Capone. Did she? Was he on there? Was he online 13 years ago?
Oh, he's been online for a while, for a long time, for years.
Yeah.
Is she so mad?
To God,
Tears of joy, JFC out of breast form yelling.
Y'all. Man, somebody got to come out of here. What is this? What, for real? Like,
you even have your own Nomad's life said I had an old man boat. Bitch, you don't even got a boat. That's even funnier. My car's so fast. When you went through your old neighborhood, my car's
Ackerman
so fast.
donated
$4.99 through Super Chat.
One thing I will say is he's very sneaky. And I think that's proved by not only the fact that he's just avoiding everything she's saying, he's just, reading his chat. Also, the way he's turned up those notifications, I think is rude. And I think it's very sneaky. And I don't like that. I don't like sneaky people. If you're going to do something, then, do it openly. Don't sort of do it sneakily. And at the end of the day, if you've got somebody up on your panel, the least you should do is show her a bit of respect and turn down the notifications. If he didn't, excuse me, if he didn't want her up there, he could have just kicked her off. So, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like sneakiness. You got anything to say, Bridge?
I just want to see how this ends.
Okay. Are you really into this, are you? All right, I'll stop talking.
Let's try around here.
She is
you
the
know
boat.
what? I'm from the
She's
hood
too
too.
big to ride motorcycles.
I never forgot where the fuck I came from. I'm a humble ass bitch.
You humble. Well,
yeah.
Listen, I'm still confused. Okay. I started up the beef with Jessica Messica. Well, I was friends with Jessica Messica, right?
Yeah.
And then when she got into trouble,
you followed Gorlick in here because you saw the fucking money that could be made over here. You was doing your little videos, your little Madden videos, and you're like, oh, my shit fucking sucks. I only got like 5 views. I only got 5 likes. Your Instagram post only got like 3 likes.
What's wrong with that?
And then Gorlick was here.
What's wrong with 5 likes? 5 views, I'm happy with it. I'm really
But
happy.
people around here, they are, well, I have more views. Look how many views I got. Nobody's even watching your channel.
I know, exactly. And yet they're all talking about me. That's what makes me laugh. It's like, oh, well, she's got nobody comes into her chat and blah, blah, blah. Thank God for that. I couldn't cope. If there was more people in my chat, I couldn't cope, quite honestly. Also, my chat isn't full of haters. I'm not the leader of some sort of hate group. I'd rather not have a room full of people that are just going to attack other people. I don't want that. Why is that so hard to understand? I don't get it. And even if I just get 100 views, I'm grateful for that, because I think that's 100 people that aren't haters. All right, maybe 50 of them are haters. But so what? So what? It doesn't matter. But yeah, it means a lot to these people, doesn't it? It means an awful lot to them.
Here, and you were like, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Oh, there's money to be made over here. So Jessica Messica helped your motherfucking ass out, told you what to do and what not to do in this community. And then you started to grow and grow and grow and grow. Wow. And now you started pulling away from fucking her, right? Right?
Right.
Right.
Okay. So
yeah.
I started with Jessica Messica.
Oh, right. So he's pulled away from Jessica Messica, has he? Is that true?
I have no idea. I don't really follow Jessica like that.
No, I don't either. I just find, I don't know. I think she's got a lot of problems, and how can I put it? I don't hate her or anything like that. I just don't pay her any mind. I think give her another 10 years, and I think she might be okay. But I think at the moment she goes down the wrong avenues, put it that way. She's a bit lost, and and sort of wanders off down that way and wanders off down that way. But I think maybe in 5-10 years time she'd actually be quite an interesting person. And I genuinely mean that, because I think that she does have a character there. Do you know what I mean? Unlike some people who've just not got any personality. I think Jessica has. I just think she's a bit of a lost soul at the moment. That's just my opinion.
And I mean, I think she said
first. You're the fucking last.
This is lovely to have.
Sorry, Bridge.
I was gonna say that she says that about herself too. Like, she's trying to get herself together, and I think that's why a lot of people follow her too, because of her personality.
Yeah, there's something there, I think. And I think, she's done stupid things, but then haven't we all? I mean, when I was in my 20s, oh my God, no, actually, I was married at the time, so no. But I mean, we all do things that in time we live to regret, or when we look back, we think, oh my God, I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
But I just think, and I think the problem is she does it online, and it's like with a lot of people, a lot of younger people, they do it online. But I will say, I do think, once she gets herself sorted, maybe gets herself settled, not only physically, but also mentally, once she's mentally settled, I think she'll probably be okay. I think I'm quite an interesting person. Who knows?
I'm a stalker.
That's why nobody cares. Like, please, bitch, I would never stalk you. It's fucking easy. It's called a Google search and scrolling down. All the fuck I did was I know the dirty delete game.
And say that you don't care.
You
but
came out talking about.
See, now here he's going to start gaslighting her. Okay, he's going to jump on, like, calling her a name, like she's a stalker and this, that, and the other. But he's completely floated over the whole point of this reaction. And that was to hold himself accountable. So this is what I mean by gaslighting.
Engel was a troll, man. Engel was a troll. Okay, because fucking 13 years ago, when you were talking about some fucking the Engel in the gym, that was fucking.
You went back 13 years.
All of a sudden, yeah, it's not easy. You go, well, not 13 years, but you know what the fuck I'm saying. I might be a little sarcastic. Hell, fucking no. You're conceited and you're a little fucking midget, man. Your daddy, though, ooh, that's a tall glass of milk. He could get it. I only fuck with guys over 6'3", so.
What the fuck is this, dog?
Oh my God. Oh my God. She didn't even laugh then, did she? She didn't even laugh.
She was serious.
I know.
Dad with it.
Oh my God. That was
but he's trying to talk about she's a stalker because she went back and researched him and stuff like that. I don't think that he really has that much room to talk, because he goes back into French Fry Girl's old videos and stuff and talks about her. So everybody's doing it, honestly.
Exactly. If you're going to be talking on somebody, then you do have to do a little bit of research. Otherwise, you're not going to know what you're talking about. But I think also the other thing is, like with FFG, do you remember when we were in that delightful live stream, the three of us, and he actually said that he watches every single one of FFG's live streams? And I said, what? All the way through? And he said, yeah. And I thought, yeah, you're lying, but I'm going to run with that. So yeah, let's not get on to stalking Yomama.
What? ma'am, what are you okay? Like, seriously. Are you okay? Do you hear yourself?
Al
I'm
Susan
fine.
SALBOT donated
You made a bitch make time for you.
This is giving me life.
That's all I
This is
got to
really
say.
giving me life.
She say she have boat as boat nose arc. Whoa.
No, she was on the Titanic. Okay, so
again,
all right.
see,
So
they have to, you know, forget the fat jokes. There's no need for it, you know. You don't have to sort of start making jokes or discerning comments about somebody's looks. That's childish. You know,
Yeah.
be a bit more intelligent than that, you know. If he just said, "Oh, you're just talking a whole lot of rubbish and blah 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 blah," then that's something. But don't just start calling her fat. You know,
Right.
I don't like that. You know,
I'm confused. This is amazing. So like I started the Belinda Yaba fight between each other. That was me.
Yeah.
And I was soaking up their audience.
You got into Belinda's ear and you were like, oh, she's just jealous of you. She's just this, she's just that.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
I got in her ear. I went. How did I get into Belinda's ear? Talk to me. Talk to me nicely.
All right. Well, first of all, I don't fucking talk to Yaba behind the scenes. I don't fucking know her shit from Shinola.
Vital of Destruction donated $5 through Super Chat.
I can tell you, she's a prideful fucking bitch.
What did you
She's
do,
an independent
Yomama?
bitch.
Why you breaking these ladies' hearts?
Belinda talked to her behind the scenes, right? So Belinda should have known better to say, hey, I'm going to do a stream for you, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that for you. Even if they weren't BFFs, which they weren't at the fucking time, supposedly. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't believe no shit that I don't see with my own two eyes.
Right.
But Belinda should have fucking told her first, period. When your kid fucking dies, the only thing you care about, especially around Christmas, is this is going to traumatize my kids for the rest of their fucking life. What the fuck can I do or say to make them fucking
donated
understand
$10 through Super Chat.
Nobody gives
Love
a shit
Belinda
about
and
see, you should turn off those damn notifications. That's just so annoying. Not only to people watching the video, but also to the woman who's speaking. Show a bit of respect, man. That's what I think.
Yomama.
Nobody gave a shit about fucking.
I get you, but you just misspeaking on the part because it wasn't her kid that died, it was her baby daddy that died. But go ahead.
You know,
it's interesting that that's the only point he's pulled her up on.
Right? Yeah.
After everything that she said, you know, about him, about his parenting, about, you know, his character, the only thing he's pulled her up on is this. It's just, it's mad.
You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, my bad. I'm my bad. I was just trying to, you know, get it correct. Because
I'm not trying to be here all day. I do have things to do. As you can hear, my fucking dog is running around causing a fucking ruckus. And this ain't my life, believe it or not.
This ain't your life. Of course not. So you're gonna look back on 15 years. Did I say did I misspell anything else?
It wasn't 15 years ago. It was 13. Fucking 3 years ago.
3 years ago.
It's okay to be illiterate. It's okay to be fucking dyslexic. It's okay to do that.
Donated.
Oh, I like this woman. I like her. Out of the two of them, I know who I'd rather have as a friend. I'm telling you, I would, because I would have you would have real jokes with her. Whereas with your mama, you'd just have like a song and dance show, and it would be very poorly done. So, yeah.
It's $5 through Super Chat. Ma'am, go lay down.
It wasn't a troll. Fucking own your shit.
And where
you can't be real.
And where did you see me with that limp? Where did you get that limp at? Where did you see me with a limp? Like
every vlog.
Every vlog.
No, I said every vlogger knows it's a fucking limp.
Oh, every vlogger knows, because when I'm walking, you see that limp going, right?
Yeah, you can see the fucking whole clouds go boop, 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 boop.
Well, again, why is he picking up on that?
Right.
Do you get what I mean, Bridge? I think, you know, if I say I had you on and you were talking, you know, like that to me, I don't think I would be worried about you saying that I've got a limp while I'm blogging.
Right.
I'd be more worried about, you know, other things like you're trying to discredit my character.
Right.
But I mean, is he really that dense? I don't
Yes.
know. Or is it that because he's on camera, he feels that he has to keep that persona?
Mm.
I don't know. It's his third leg. What?
I don't think so, Para. I don't think so.
He hopes. He wishes. Bless him.
Like, I think one leg's longer than the other, if you want to ask me.
God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
I got one leg longer than the other.
I know for damn sure that child's fucking 250 you were looking at is a perfect size for your ass.
Man.
Perfect.
Oh no.
I got a leg longer than the other one. I didn't even know that shit. The fact that you over here just explaining.
You might want to go get that checked out. I heard a chiropractor can fix that up for you.
Man,
I know you have benefits, at least through your wife's work.
Wow.
What did you say there? Something about his wife?
His she said something like your benefits. If you don't have benefits, at least you can get it fixed through your wife's work. Insurance benefits, medical benefits.
Oh, so he's doxed where his wife works. Oh, she's doxed.
Well,
let me hear that again.
No.
Hang on.
God damn it. I got one leg longer than the other.
I know for damn sure that child's fucking 250 you were looking at is a perfect size for your ass.
Man.
Perfect.
I got a leg longer than the other one. I didn't even know that shit. The fact that you over here just explaining.
You might want to go get that checked out. I heard a chiropractor can fix that up for you.
Man,
I know you have benefits, at least through your wife's work.
Wow. You might be, yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Or did she say at least it's for your wife's worth? I don't know.
Through her work.
Oh dear. See, it's sort of bouncing back on him because he was saying all this, you know, the other day about I don't talk about people's family. I don't do this. I don't say that Jan's sons don't want anything to do with her. What? You just did, you idiot. So yeah, okay, he's getting his comeuppance here. Maybe I should have called this video comeuppance.
Sitting in the little mobile home talking about, I just got away from the office. I just got away from the people in the office.
Oh wow, the mobile home.
You're funny. Try to pretend you.
What was that? Was that about his wife again?
No, about his work.
His work. Okay.
Have like a professional job. How's Wi-Fi going to be like your life and like you can't even run a stream?
Right.
What's fucking hilarious is the day that you fucking went to Havasu, you fucking raised all this money to get a GoPro and you were talking all this shit trying to fucking
Hillbilly Belinda donated $2 through Super Chat.
I will talk to Yomama. Sam was like, all right, well, your shit's gonna overheat. Like everybody fucking whatever. Well, I'm not even gonna waste my breath because
don't waste your breath.
Obviously,
don't waste your breath. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that because you don't have a limp, right?
Nope, I don't.
All right.
I sure as fuck don't.
That's right.
I sure as fuck don't have a limp.
That's right.
And
you run all the time. You're a runner.
Oh God.
No, I'm a fucking swimmer. You know why? Because I fucking.
You are.
No. I mean, this is a dig at her weight. You're a runner, right? This is
a
dig at her weight. Yeah.
I know. Again, because that's where he goes.
Yeah.
That's where he goes. Pathetic.
You look like a swimmer. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I sure do. That's right.
How many? I'm
like,
how many do you go down?
You know what? I do shit.
Yeah, you do. Of course.
Look, Carolina Kissmark donated $5 through Super Chat.
Tell me
more about your comedian career. She's been on YT 7 years, and her channel hasn't taken off.
Talk to me nicely. So when you go swimming, right? When you go swimming, how many laps do you do?
Well, in my pool, probably like.
So now he's doing redirecting.
25, 30.
In your pool, how big is your pool?
Yeah. It's pretty big. You can ask any of the people who used to watch my streams. I fucking work out. And what's your point?
20.
There's more to fucking being fat than not working out and sitting on your ass.
That's
Good
and
point.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, there's these things called hormones, and there's a disease called Hashimoto's that keeps you from losing weight. Yeah.
Okay.
But you wouldn't know shit dick about that, would you?
Good point. Good for her.
Because you know, there was one girl that used to be online, and people used to always talk about her looks and her physical appearance and stuff like that. And I talked to her privately, and she was like in tears because it was like the reason the way that she was the way she was because of a medical issue and stuff. And so, you know, you really don't know. So you can't really be going at people like that about their physical appearance and looks and stuff. And because you never know.
Exactly. And that's, you know, that's one of the reasons I steer clear of reacting to, you know, people who, you know, are so obviously, say, overweight, or people that have a severe mental illness. I would see no joy in doing that. I couldn't do that.
Like when I was talking to the girl, because I had seen the stuff online and stuff, and I'm laughing at it too. But then when I'm talking to her, I'm just like, you know what? I am so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry that I even laughed at it. Like,
I know. It's just, you know, in one way, it's like, well, it's just the easy option, isn't it? Let's pick on this one because she's fat. You know, let's pick on that one because they've obviously got a screw loose. But I always look further than that. And I think, you know, I wouldn't necessarily think that just because someone was fat, that they're, you know, that they're gluttons.
Yeah.
But because I know that some people, you know, they could have a thyroid problem, or, you know, there's so many different reasons why they're the way they are. And, you know, and it's like with homeless people, and people just look down on them because they're homeless, which means, oh, well, they must be drug addicts, or they must be horrible. They've been kicked out of home and this, that, and the other. You don't know. You don't know until you speak to people. And, you know, there's somebody, I must ask my daughter whether he's still there. In our local Starbucks, all of a sudden this man appeared who with a couple of suitcases, and he just sat there all day long. And for months and months on end, and even over, no, it was after COVID, but Christmas was coming up, and I remember saying to my daughter, oh God, you know, I wonder, you know, if he's still going to be out, you know. And when I first saw him, I thought, I wonder whether, you know, he's had like a marriage breakdown or something, or, you know. And the thing is, there's so many different things that can be the cause of it. But what happened was the whole of the community, I live in quite a small town, I suppose, really, but the whole of the community, whenever they went to Starbucks, would buy him something. And I did it a few times, and my daughter did it a few times. And even on the local Facebook page, you know, people say, oh, is so, and, you know, do you know if that guy's still in Starbucks? And we thought it was really nice the way that Starbucks allowed him to go in there. Now, gradually over the time, I'm definitely going to ask my daughter whether he's still there, but gradually over a period of time, his appearance got worse and worse. Now, when he was first homeless, he looked like a businessman. You know, he had like a suit, and he just had the case with him. But now he just looks so bad. You know, he looks as if he's homeless. So I don't know if anyone's asked him why, you know, what happened, but I probably would, you know, if I sat down with him, I would, you know, I'd probably ask him, because I am interested in people. And that's why, you know, it's so wrong just to attack people for how they look or how they present, because they can't always help it, you know. And I think, well, it's no good saying Yomama because I don't think he ever would pull up any of his chat or his mods for the things they say. But I don't want that type of person coming in my live streams who's just there to berate people or to call them fat or to call them stupid or whatever. Give a reason for it, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, carry on.
No, you're gonna come into the fat girl fucking community and judge fat girls for being fucking fat.
$5 through
As a matter
super
of fact,
chat.
I have a fucking
All
corn
your fault,
MCL
Yomama,
from doing
rolling on the
fucking
floor,
martial
laughing,
arts my
rolling
whole
on the
fucking
floor,
life.
laughing.
Ma'am, you came at me talking about how
No, I came at you. I just want you to answer some questions.
You
Answer
came at
some
me and
questions,
said that I
motherfucker.
wait.
This is your channel.
I don't get this. You came at me and you said I got a whole ass limp and I'm a short man and all this other stuff. And I asked you about swimming and you get defensive about me talking about your weight when you came on here talking about that I got a
you're gonna
leg
try and
shorter
flip
than the
this shit
other one.
around
I don't
now,
get it.
please. I ain't gonna talk in fucking circles
That's
with
what you
you.
said. You
I
said
didn't say that. I
you
didn't
say I
say
got
that.
a limp.
Yeah.
You didn't say I got a leg shorter than the other one.
So it's all going to be about the limp now. Now, this is what you call deflecting. This is a prime example of deflection.
Yep.
Just.
You do by the way you walk.
Right.
I can tell by the way you hold the camera every fucking time you're trying to fucking vlog. It's like this, motherfucker. You ain't doing shit.
Facts.
I don't want to
when you're leaning against the wall, it's like this.
I don't want to miss anything because I know that you haven't seen it, Bridge. I'll carry on.
And then you try to hide it with the shadow too when you walk in. We all know the fucking the vlogging secrets. If you watch Girl World long enough, you know.
You love me.
Amber be trying to hide that fucking shuffle.
You love me
from her.
Oh God. Can you see what you've done here?
Yeah.
Oh no, please don't. This actually made my toes curl.
Legs. We already know.
But honestly,
I don't love you.
Honestly, come on.
Nope. Not even a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Not a lot, baby girl. Just a little bit. Nope.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Nope. You're just an Asian motherfucker trying to fool people to think that you are.
Listen, when we gonna go swimming though? When can we swim?
Never.
Get on about the boat again. Talk about the boat again.
Why? Why can't I swim? Oh, it's the limp.
No.
Why can't I swim then?
Because you needed the freaking life jacket on your rented boat. Tell me you own your boat again. Tell me.
Right. You want to go on a boat? We can go swimming. You gonna teach me how to swim.
Tell me what length it is.
You do 23 laps. You gonna teach me how to swim. I need to learn.
Tell me.
I need to learn how to swim.
They don't call you slow mama for nothing. You cannot be taught. Yeah, you're slow as fuck.
Right.
You're slow as fuck. You don't even realize what's fucking. Never mind. You type slow. You are slow. You don't get shit when it's put out right in front of your face.
Right in front of my face.
It's a simple answer.
It is.
Yeah, you could just apologize.
Carolina
too. You could
Kissmark
take
donated
accountability
$2
and be like,
through
I'm sorry.
super chat.
I'm sorry, y'all.
She's ripped like FFG.
Who you want me to apologize to? Go ahead.
What that chat say? I didn't hear you were talking.
No, who you want me to apologize to?
No. Let me see what it say. What it say?
Oh, you don't want to read the chat, blimey.
And what about FFG?
I made her day. I really did. I love this.
Rendell donated $2 through super chat.
Conceited. I'm sorry, but he's so conceited that he thinks that he made her day.
He's trying to turn everything that she said into a joke. That's basically it. And not take her seriously. It's condescending.
Yeah, condescending, and still not answered anything that she said.
It ripped like FFG, tears of joy.
They say you look like FFG, but me personally, I don't think you look like FFG. I mean, you're a swimmer, so duh. You know,
I don't look shit like
does FFG got fat fingers? Does she got fat fingers, or is she ripped?
I don't talk shit about other people's body because I don't really give a fuck.
You just talked about my body. What are you talking about? You just said I'm a short man with a limp, with 1 foot bigger than the other. You just talked about crazy about me, and I asked you about some fingers, and you don't talk about.
Now he's just looking stupid. He's just looking stupid.
Well, come on, talk to me nicely now.
First
we
of all,
was
I don't
being
watch
honest
FFG.
with each other.
I don't
okay,
watch
talk
FFG
to me about some
to know
fat
what the
fingers.
fuck her fingers. I don't watch FFG to know what the fuck her fingers look like, and I don't really give a fat.
Who do you watch then?
I'm just saying my theory was that you talk all this shit about fucking Ryan Moody and the evidence shows me different.
You like Ryan Moody?
Hell no. I don't like nobody in this community. Nobody in this community is freaking feeding, financing, or fucking me. I don't give a fuck about anybody in this community.
They're not feeding and what? What was the last part?
They're not feeding, financing, or fucking me.
Oh my God. Is this what this is about? You want a Monty? I mean, is Monty available? There got to be some single men out there. What if you could choose?
It's just stupid, isn't it?
Because he's not witty. He has no comeback. So he tries to turn everything into a joke.
Yeah. Exactly. It's just so childish. Unbelievably childish.
Choose one of the single men in girl world. Which one would you choose? Talk to me
None
nicely.
None of them. They're all slimy and grimy.
They grind. Wait. Okay. Out of Monty Garlic bread.
Oh my! How did we get here?
And
my God!
Because he's managed to turn the conversation around.
Yeah.
That's why. And I hope she sticks with it. And the thing is, she's not falling for it either.
Yeah.
If you look at her face, she's like, no, you're not turning this around. You know, but I think this is why he believes he's clever, when anyone can see that actually, no, you've lost this, man. You know, all he had to do was say, right at the very beginning, you know, just be firm for a minute, you know, and then joke later on.
Yeah.
But, you know, be firm at the beginning and answer the questions, you know.
And Zachary Michaels, which one you going with?
Not any of them. They're all gross.
I don't know what's going on.
This is so childish.
I know what's going on.
But I don't get it.
Vital of Destruction donated $2 through Super Chat. You made her day. She's so happy to be talking to you.
Oh my God, why? Because it's some sort of superstar? I mean, listen, we've both had that pleasure, haven't we, Bridge?
Yeah.
Of trying to have a Go on.
That's what they always go to. Like they were saying that I am so jealous of Yomama, and I keep on asking, jealous of what? Like, and nobody has ever given me an answer.
No, I know. It's insane. And it's like, I think what this proves also is that he is actually incapable of having a serious conversation. And for a man of 40, that's not a good look. You know, we've all got different aspects in our lives where we perhaps act differently because we have to, you know, we're grown-ups, you know, we work differently, you know, we act differently when we're out with our friends, or if we're in a social situation, or if we're at work, or if we're on our computer. I mean, he's like, I don't know. I mean, does he act exactly the same in everything? It's like, it's quite bizarre, actually. It really is. If you study people, which I know you do, Bridge, and I do as well, it's actually quite interesting to look at this from a sort of philosophical way, from a philosophical viewpoint, you know.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about him. I just don't want to go through all the work of actually proving how this fucker's fake. I really don't. I don't want to go and clip and do all the shit. I have better ways to spend my motherfucking time.
Exactly.
I want Belinda. I want Belinda to know that she got fucked over, and it's all because fucking she let people get in her fucking ear.
That was me.
Like you.
Me.
Yeah, it fucking was you. It was you. And I think it was partly Gigi too, but I don't know that motherfucker very much. I don't watch the channel. It's fucking boring.
Gigi too, huh? All them
boring.
motherfuckers. So wait a minute. So you don't fuck with nobody, but yet you're here and you're talking about me getting in people's ears. But
because you're one of fucking many that have come through this fucking community and done the same fucking shit that everybody fucking else does.
Right.
So if you wonder why nobody's fucking bothered and why Sam's not bothered and Yaba's not bothered, is because it's happened before and it's gonna happen again. And it makes me fucking sick for you to sit up here and say, oh, people are Oh, it's the hypocrisy. It's the this. It's the that. When you're doing the same motherfucking thing. On your stream, I hate liars. Really? You're a fucking liar. Lying that you have a boat. Please.
I just
please.
Listen. I just said it. I just said
lying.
I will.
Lying. I bought two. Yeah, I'm gonna get this one. I'm thinking about picking up two. Okay.
Facts.
Really? Really?
Listen.
You brought two? And you had them shipped from Florida?
Donated $2 through
money?
Super Chat.
250?
Zeta as Mad Ariel got away from her.
I don't know. Mad Ariel got away. Hey, to be
let me paint y'all a picture. If you're not from California, it's very fucking simple. And it's very fucking easy. There's seasons for these kind of things, and there's a certain towing capacity, and there's all these other shit that you need to have to own these things and to use these things. This motherfucker doesn't have any of the above. Okay. How do I know? Because I live here and I fucking have all those things and I fucking do all those things. You live in Lake Havasu.
You live in Arizona or in California?
I worked at Havasu Regional Medical Center for a very long time. I frequent Havasu, Lake Havasu. I frequent Lake
No
Mojave.
Name donated $10 through.
Why is he sat there shaking his head? Like, I believe her. Why is she going to lie about this now?
Right.
It's like, and he's just sat there shaking his head like a moron. I'm sorry, Yomama, but this does not paint you in a good light. It really doesn't.
Through Super Chat.
I have property in Arizona. I live in California. I have a house in California.
Listen, I don't even want to flex on you, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like real talk. You think you Google searching and you know what you're talking about? Bro, I don't give out my information. You don't know dick about boats. You don't know dick about boats. Tell me one fucking thing you know about a boat. Bro. Tell me, give me a boat. A boat with an engine, a foot length, what kind it is. Tell me now or forever hold your peace. It don't even have to be yours, motherfucker. Tell me something. Talk to me about the Titanic, though.
Exactly.
What?
Talk to me.
I'm big as a boat. I don't give a fuck. I bought and paid for every fucking ounce of this fucking fat. That's right.
You bought that fat?
And you know what? My motherfucking freezer ain't full of some fucking fake ass, bullshit ass filet mignons.
Facts.
Okay?
What is your fridge full of? What? Talk to me.
Grass-fed beef, bitch. I bought half a motherfucking cow in my motherfucking freezer.
Not the grass-fed beef, though. Not the grass-fed beef. Talk to me.
That's right.
He has nothing. He has nothing.
He doesn't. He can't come back with anything intelligent or witty or truthful.
Like, why? How come he can't just name a boat?
I know.
If she's saying that he owns a boat and he's not denying that he does own a boat, then talk about your boat. Like, my boat has this and that, and I bought it from here, or you don't even say where you bought it from, but I do this with my boat, and okay,
exactly.
Or just say that I don't have a boat.
Yeah, exactly. And also, what she said was like, if that was your boat, how do you get it there? How do you get it there from LA? Because I know that. I know how it works because, she's got a boat and so, she knows how it works and he's got no comeback. He's got none whatsoever other than to, make jokes about the Titanic and, it's disgusting really. I mean, it just needs to grow up, just grow up, man. You're bloody 40. Learn how
swimming pool.
Learn how to speak to people. Learn how to speak to women.
Laps. Talk to me nicely, though.
I sure do.
Talk to me nicely. I'm telling you.
I sure.
And what's this? Talk to me nicely.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, what? Piss off. That's what I'd say. Talk to me nicely. Yeah, I'll talk to you nicely. Just piss off, idiot.
Do.
I'm telling you.
It's all facts. It's all facts, bitch. It's all facts. You can't answer me because you're a fucking phony and a fraud. Just because somebody's fat doesn't mean they don't fucking work out.
So you want me to flex? Why? What you want me?
I'm not asking you to flex. I'm asking you to tell me a fucking piece of information for all this bullshit that you say you own and you don't fucking own it. And it's plainly obvious by looking at your fucking videos.
Plainly obvious.
Yeah,
Bro,
painfully obvious.
Okay.
By looking at your fucking videos.
First of all, like to be honest with you, you don't know me. Second of all, you throwing all these.
I know you don't know shit by just watching your videos, and you won't answer me because you can't answer me, and we're on your fucking stream.
Can't answer you.
Yeah, you can't answer me. You don't know dick about a boat. You don't know dick about what kind of truck you have to tow a boat.
Do you know, there's something else I learned as well. When people reply with what you've just said to them, when they just parrot back, it's because they're trying to gain time. You know, they're trying to give their mind time to come up with an answer. And the problem with him is he's too dense to do that. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's a childish thing. It's what some teens would do. And you know, they're just trying to sort of get a few seconds for their brain to work. And
like you catch a little kid or you catch a little kid, you be like, what did you say? And they'll be like, huh? What? Like, you heard what I said.
Exactly. And he does it. Hi, Sasha. Sasha says, give him time to make up a lie, Jan. I know. It's like, but I think the funniest thing I have to say, and I know I've already said it, but I think the funniest thing is that he thinks he came out victorious in this. And it's like, oh, Lord, I'm just so glad I got it. I'm so glad I saw it. Oh.
But yeah, you got a boat? Bitch, you don't got shit. Yeah, sit there silent. It's not about clowning. It's not about being funny right now. It's about your fucking fake and you're phony and you're a liar.
$2
At
for
least be
super chat.
fucking real.
Weevil wobbles, but they don't fall down.
We're talking about a boat, bro. What I mean, when I go back out there,
that's one of the many fucking lies that you've told. I just don't want to go through the fucking videos and all the time and all the bullshit to fucking call you out.
I might have to go.
Yeah, you're not a fucking comedian. You know who was a fucking comedian?
Talk to me. Dave Chappelle. Who? Talk to me nicely.
I ain't gonna fucking tell you.
Who was a comedian?
I ain't gonna tell you.
What is going on
Not
here?
your ass. Not your ass. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Not your fucking ass.
Okay. So where did I perform at? Where did I perform at?
Why don't you tell me about your fucking dirt bike that you got? Tell me about it. Tell me about the make, model, how many cc's it is. I come out here, I ride my dirt bike, so at least I come out here and
look how he's eating that sweet. It's like, oh my God, he's gonna chew that tongue off. And that's another thing I've learned is, you know, in interrogations, I watch a lot of those, and one of the things you should never do is chew gum, because your gum, your chewing is related to your brain and your heart, right? How fast your heartbeat is going. So if you're like getting stressed, then you really chew really fast. So just watch him chewing this sweet, okay? It's really funny. God.
fucking call you out.
Watch him. Who puts that sweet in?
You're not a fucking comedian. You know who was a fucking comedian?
Talk to me.
His heartbeat is racing now.
Talk to me nicely.
I ain't gonna fucking tell you.
Who was a comedian?
I ain't gonna tell you.
What is going on
Not
here?
your ass. Not your ass. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Not your fucking ass.
Okay. So where did I perform at? Where did I perform at?
Why don't you tell me about your fucking dirt bike that you got? Tell me about it. Tell me about the make, model, how many cc's it is. I come out here, I ride my dirt bike, so at least I come out here and do shit. No, motherfucker, you stand there. That's what you do. You stand there with a fucking camera. You don't do shit. Yeah, I've never gotten on a fucking dirt bike. Oh, I'm gonna go over here and get me some ice cream on my fucking quad. No, that's not a quad, first of all. I'm gonna need you to know what fucking which ATV it is, if you're gonna call it yours.
See, now she's talking about when he went to Tennessee or whatever, and he was getting the ice cream on the ATV or whatever. He never said that was his. He said that he rented it.
What, the boat?
No, the little vehicle that he was driving, the ATV.
Oh yeah,
when he went to Tennessee,
Yeah, but she's talking about the dirt bikes that he said he'd bought 2 of them. He said, "Oh, I bought 2 bikes," and then he got on a kiddie's bike and said, "Oh, I might get this for the little one." And she's just calling him out. I love it. I love it.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Tell me what you tow your boat with.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're right.
Come on.
Yep. You sure do.
I mean, at this point, I mean, why didn't he just turn around? Listen, you nosy bitch. My boat is this. It's that long. I tow it behind my truck or whatever. Blah, de, blah, de, blah. Now get off my case. Why didn't he just say that?
Right. Right. Because right now it really feels like he's caught in a lie. That's the way I perceive it.
Oh, thank you, Bridge. I feel exactly the same way. Didn't know he said he bought them. Yeah, he did. He said he was going over. He said he was going to that place in Tennessee to pick up 2 bikes that he bought. That's what he said. 2 dirt bikes. And then he showed himself when he was there. And I think he pointed out one of them. He may have pointed out both of them. And then he went on to like a smaller bike. And I think that's the one that he got on and said, that's when, that's why she said about, the kiddie's bike. And he said, yeah, I might buy this one for the little one, and yeah. So she's just catching him all out on his lies. I thought it was brilliant.
So what else? No boat. No dirt bike. Okay, cool.
It needs to
Can you tell me anything about her dirt bike? No. Anyone? I'm sure your chat's giving you fucking answers.
And I yell at my kids too. And I got a limp. Talk to me. What else?
I don't talk about other people's kids. You do though.
Oh.
You didn't just say that I yell at my kids though? You didn't just say that?
No, you did. And it's fucking clipped on the internet. You're the dumbass that fucking did it. Idiot. Who does that?
Who yells at their kids?
Who yells at their kids to not interrupt their stream, to take care of their fucking kids while you're over there streaming, trying to entertain some strangers on the internet? Some fucking fat women watchers.
Fat women watchers.
The fuck?
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Everybody else can log off, be a mom. Log off, be a mom. Your ass could do that as a dad while your fucking wife's at work.
My bad.
Over here.
My bad. Fat women watchers.
Hold on, I gotta get something. You hear your fucking baby screaming and you're still fucking there. You're still there for a whole ass little while. And then you're like, hold up, I'll go.
All these fat women watchers. And you are what?
So why is he, again, he's just focused on fat women watchers? Why is he not focusing on the most important thing?
Yomama thinks of himself as a comedian. He always trying to come back at people, talk shit, do all this stuff. But he is letting this woman talk all over him. And he's not even saying anything.
Exactly. And she's now brought up his child. And, what she thinks is what happened. If that's not what happened, then why isn't he telling her? Oh my God, if someone said that to me and I was in that position, I would tell them what actually happened. But he's not. All he's jumping on is something that is less relevant to it.
This is my thing with my thing with him is that he'll see something, he'll see a video, or he'll be in a live stream or something like that, and somebody will say something. He won't say anything to that person right then and there. Just like when he was in Peanut's chat when Peanut was going on about the Sambo thing or whatever, and he all he did was tell her to stop, but then fired up a live stream, an emergency live stream, and then went in on her for like a half an hour, talking all this smack about her and what she got wrong, and he was wrong in some of the things that he said too. But he didn't say any of these things when he was in that chat live with her. You have to wait and
Oh.
fire up a live stream. Like you can't. I feel like he cannot talk to people.
Yeah.
He can't talk to people. He'll talk at you through a computer screen, through a camera.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that, and I didn't watch that. I still don't know what happened with that stream. I'm probably going to have to watch it if it's still up on what's her name, Peanuts stream. I tried to watch it via Yomama, but I couldn't because he was so manic in it.
Yeah.
And I had to turn it off. I just couldn't. I can't deal with it. He's just too mad.
Yeah.
And so I don't know what actually happened, but what I can gather is like she was talking about she used to read those books or something back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
A lot of kids used to read those books.
You know what? I actually did a react to her video. I haven't put it up. I haven't published it or anything. But
hurry up and do it.
What? I don't know if I'm going to do it because it's finished. I just haven't put it up, but because I wasn't sure if I was going to put it up or not. But what I was saying also is that a lot of people read those books, and I said, and those books are still here today. And because I remember my parents telling me about the books. My dad read the books. He said they were in every class or every school. My mom read the books, and I think that she actually said that she had liked it, and it was at a time where they didn't really know because they were kids. They were kids and they didn't know it was offensive. And I'm thinking that it's the same thing with Peanut too. She was a kid. She didn't know it was offensive. And then also that book, Sambo, the pictures have changed over the years. They've republished the book over the years. So the pictures have changed to not be offensive.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, I've heard of the books. I can't swear that I've ever seen them or read any of them, but I have heard of them, and I had heard of the little Sambo. And I think I was probably called that a few times growing up. You just sort of, it's all part and parcel of having a brown face, I'm afraid. But I would have liked to have heard what Peanut actually had to say about it. But as I say, I couldn't because I could only sort of hear him go, all the way through it. And I thought, oh, I can't. I just can't. But it's like I had an elderly aunt, an elderly Bernardo aunt, and that I used to go and stay with, and she used to read me noddy books, and I loved noddy books. And well, there's not many people want to read to a 17-year-old. I'm lying. I had to throw that in. No, so she used to read me books when I was about, I don't know, 10 or something like that. And I just used to love the way that she did it. And there was, back in the day, they changed them to elves, is it? What are those little things? No, what are they called? Oh, I've forgotten. But they used to be like black characters in there, and she used to use derogatory terms in there. The little black boy was always the naughty one. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, and I remember at the time sort of thinking, oh, I'm not sure if I feel comfortable about this, but that's how it was back in the day.
Yeah. I was going to say that I even remember I had a friend or a person that I worked with. It was years ago, and it was a white girl. And I was talking, I think I brought up something about a gollywog. I brought up something about a gollywog because I saw somebody in a black car that had the license plate gollywog. I think I told you about that before. And I was just like, how could they have that? And the girl was just like, oh my God. And she remembered from her childhood, her grandmother used to sing her this song about some gollywogs or something like that. And she was like, I didn't think anything of it at the time. She was like, that was like one of my favorite songs that my grandma used to sing to me. So, I mean, you really don't know all the time, especially if you're a kid.
I know it, and it's a difficult subject. Of course it is. And when you sort of think about it, it's like me saying, I know I was called Sambo a few times growing up, and I laugh about it now, but it's just a fact of life.
Yeah.
And it's not that it's like when he did the tea and sass thing, and everyone was up in arms. Oh my God, she's racist. She's this, she's that. And I did say someone, I don't know whether it was in his chat. I did say the problem is, you know, tea and sass is of an age where it was acceptable to say certain things, and there was a brand that used a gollywog on its branding, and that's what the advert was for. So, but other people, they don't seem to sort of understand that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, she's racist because she said this."
Yeah.
No, she's just lived in a country that has systematic racism. You know, it's like, and it's just something that you have to accept. I've accepted it. You just have to accept it. Doesn't mean to say that you like it.
Right.
And you don't want to change it. Of course you do, but it's a history. It's a history of racism. And gradually things are being, you know, taken off. And, you know, they're now obsolete, certain things, but, you know, it's still history.
Yep.
You know, so God, we'll get through this. Sorry.
That woman. And what?
Do you watch?
Do I watch? You?
Yeah.
Not very often. No. You fucking get on my nerves because you're fake and you're phony and you're a little bitch.
I like
can't even lift up a fucking dirt bike.
I like her.
This is heavy. Booty would get buff right here if she just went out and did that shit.
Right.
Right.
She would.
How much does that dirt bike weigh? How much does it weigh? Tell me.
Foodie Beauty.
Tell me.
So fat.
No.
Oh my
Tell me
gosh.
what that dirt bike weighs.
Why
Tell me
is
what it weighs.
that microphone in your face though?
I can move it. What do you want to see?
Oh man. Oh no, put it back. But
yeah,
go ahead, man.
Oh, you're gonna do the ugly jokes.
I brought you on panel.
You think you're God's gift to women just because you got light eyes and you got light skin?
Ooh, talk to me.
You ain't shit.
I ain't. Go ahead. Say something else.
That's his notification, Sasha.
Come on, let's do it.
Yeah. Why are you taking your coat off? Is it getting hot in your garage?
Yeah,
is it finally warming up?
Yeah.
He really thinks he really thinks he's it, doesn't he? I mean, you're not that. No, stop it.
Sure.
I am. How you doing?
Tell me your shit. Tell me some facts. Tell me some facts, Yomama.
What we doing?
Tell me some facts. Tell me some facts.
I want to do 20 laps. What's up? What we talking
about?
Tell
me some facts.
Oh my gosh.
Laps and I want to eat some grass. What's up? What we doing here?
Tell me some facts.
What's happening?
Tell me some facts.
I'm telling you some facts. I'm telling you.
Childish.
What we doing here? What's happening? You like the light skin? You like the green eyes?
Anything.
Talk to me. Talk to
That's
me.
not what she said, though. That's not what she said. She said, I'm getting
He hears what he wants to hear. Yeah.
I'm getting annoyed. But I know you haven't seen it, so okay.
Yeah.
You don't like light skin? What's up? What happened? What's wrong with it?
You think you're a lot better looking than you are. I'll just say that. Hat fishing, everybody. On payday, you come with that freshly new painted hairline. Good every other Friday. And then what happened? We went to night shift. We drank a little too much. We got that hat on backwards. We bent over. We got that bald spot showing.
Talk to me. Talk to me nicely.
So he's now going to scream over everything she says.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudia. I love it.
You're a whole ass mess.
You like that shit, huh?
A whole ass mess.
You like that shit, huh? You like that shit. You describing me to a T. Talk to me nicely, though. What's up? What's going on?
I described you better when I said liar that lies.
I know. But the light skin, the green eyes.
Tell me some.
What I gotta get to the part where I'm not attracted. What part of me not attractive though? Talk to me nicely though.
Because you're
the lying part, the faking part, the fronting part.
Okay, if all that was gone, you think I'm sexy?
The social climbing,
but
all that kind of shit.
All that.
It's fucking gross.
All that.
You're fucking disgusting.
That's nasty. But am I sexy though? Talk to me.
No, not at all.
In my looks, just looks. If you saw me,
I love the way she's
She's like, no way.
Right. She is not playing this game with him.
Yeah.
Your wife's skinny though. She look a little bit like a mouse, but I don't really like skinny chicks. They got like that sucked up shit. It's not my thing.
But you're not obsessing over me, but you keep talking about
I'm not obsessing over you. It's easy. It's fucking do a Google search. It's not hard. Your fucking name's on the fucking internet. It's not hard. First and last name, who comes up? Your fucking wife. A picture of her. Where the fuck she works. Nobody cares. I'm not out here saying it. Nobody.
Yeah, that took a bit of a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need for that. No, I don't think there's any need for that. I mean, she's shown him for what he is. All of us with any brain cells would have seen that. Yeah, that's going very below the belt, sort of saying that she knows what his wife looks like. Yeah, no, that's. What do you think?
Yeah, she's taking it too far. You know,
yeah, I think so. I don't think. Yeah, that shocked me actually when I heard that bit. But I wanted to get to that bit so that you could hear it.
Fucking cares.
All right.
Well, you could at least be honest with your fucking audience and fucking own that you don't have a fucking boat and you won't have all this fucking other shit that you fucking claim to have, and that you're out here fucking trying to social climb and use these motherfucking audiences to build a bigger show.
All right.
That's what the fuck you could do.
That's cool. Well, thank you for coming on.
Took me all of fucking, what was that? When did I start looking at your shit?
Right.
Day before fucking yesterday, because I fucking made the time. If anybody fucking wants timestamps or clips, you're going to have to wait. Because what happens with me is I get the fuck out and I fucking travel. Let this ancient motherfucker keep trying to break up this community and keep trying to pretend he's got shit that he don't fucking have and social climb and fucking step on everybody that he can to get up to the fucking tip top. Because he wants that FFG audience. He wants the FFG money. He wants to fucking be able to fucking stay at home with his kids and maybe take care of them instead of fucking staying there streaming all night.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Good job.
Wow. So that's sort of the turn at the end. And I don't think that will have done her any favors.
Right.
Because that sort of didn't make me feel very comfortable. With that. I think she sort of took it a bit too far, talking about his wife. I think maybe she had a right to say, if she's seen him stream and hear the kids screaming, then I think she had a right to say that. But she shouldn't be saying things like, I know what your wife looks like, and sort of left a bit of a bad taste in my mouth, actually. That bit. He wants the FFG fortune. I agree with that, Sasha. That's what I think. But I don't think he's ever gonna do it. Because although his numbers seem to be growing, his views aren't. And the most important thing is the views. Your sub count doesn't matter.
Right.
It's your view count. And I can't see him really growing. I doubt if he won't get anywhere near FFG, because I think he's a very acquired taste. And although he's got people now, I can't see that sort of tripling or anything. So what Sasha's saying, everyone is looking that info up now. You know what? I really couldn't be asked. It's irrelevant to me. It's what I see of him on the screen is enough. I don't want to find out his business, really. I'm not interested in that. All right, let's see what Barley said. And she said in her video she also wants to do the same, to stream from home and be monetized. Yeah, of course she does. By saying how special her time. Yeah, of course she does. I mean, I'd like to have 30k subscribers and earn the money that FFG does. But I mean, that doesn't mean that I'm, you know, a nasty person because of it.
Right. Right.
But I think, you know, when you're looking at somebody who's so obviously desperate for that, which I feel that that Yomama is, then I think you've got every right to talk on it. She's an out. Yeah. Well, oh, hang on. Why did that not show? I don't think anyone gets FFG views. She's an outlier. What's an outlier?
Yeah.
Outlier.
Outlier.
Not heard of that one. Yeah. And no, I've not heard of that one. But I think that's quite I think that's good for her, you know. It's like I heard somebody say that FFG doesn't just get people because she reacts to foodie. She gets people because she has got a personality, and I think that she's quite honest as well. I don't think she's sneaky. Nobody likes sneaky people. Well, I'd say I don't like sneaky people. Barley says she just wants him to be breezy, and I'm happy. Okay, yeah, he's not increasing in views. That's what I mean. I mean, FFG gets like 30,000 views. I mean, that's a lot. So yeah, and there's no way he's going to get that. I think he needs to be more personable. But you know, what can I say? Bridge, do you want to see what he had to say about it a little bit, or are you done?
Sure. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah.
Okay, it's quite interesting what he has to say. Yeah, as Sasha says, FFG gets 3.7K live concurrent. Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know. So yeah. And I think he does see that. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons he's just getting more and more hateful towards her. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch a little bit of how he perceives it went. I'm heading into the kitchen again to top up my drink. So I'll be back. I'll just play it.
God damn. Man. Wow. Y'all wanted me to bring that on. Wow. Well. Ladies and gentlemen. This right here, that is the reason why you don't want to get paid in any community or YouTube. That's the reason. That's the reason. When you have stalkers and people get obsessed with you, I just wanted to show y'all the obsession. It's crazy. Me, I don't go nowhere outside. I don't care where you at, whatever. None of that. Then you got people like that I started this drama between Belinda and Yaba. How?
I don't know what's going on with these
crazy.
With his sound. Right. Sorry, but the sound seems to have gone a bit weird. Is that you, Bridget? Have you got something on?
No, I can hear him fine.
I can hear something.
Maybe it's my TV in the back. Hold on. Let me see. Is it going?
Yeah.
Oh, you heard that? Jeez.
Right. Okay. Let's try it again.
And that's why people don't show. That's why people in this community don't show what they got, because of people like that. People like that want to obsess over you like crazy, man. It's weird.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just got some info.
Oh, what?
on this Zeta chick. So it seems as she used to be, she's an ex-beezer that used to throw money. She used to throw money at Foodie Beauty all the time, like hundreds of dollars at a time.
Oh. Interesting. But do you know what? I still don't think that that's got anything to do with this particular stream. Do you?
Yeah, it doesn't. But at the same time, it's, you're a weirdo too. Like
Yeah.
weirdo.
Yeah, but as we'd say over here, she caught him on the hop.
Yeah.
That's what we'd say over here.
Yeah.
You know, as Para says, he got caught capping. Yeah. How is she obsessing over you? She even said she only looked into you 2 days ago. Yeah, interesting. Xena, don't surprise me. What's that about Xena? Is she in here? Is Xena in here?
Well, the other girl's name is Xena. They spelled it wrong.
What other girl?
Wait, Xena talks to the third person. Xena talks in the third person. That should have set alarm bells off. I think Sasha's talking about the girl that was in the video talking to Yomama.
Oh, right. Yeah, Zeta.
Yeah.
Zeta. Z-I-T-A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So he's now going to laugh it off and just say she's a stalker. Okay.
She sat there and she really said she didn't have time, but she had all kind of time. She might be. It's crazy. Man, I thought my man Tusky was wild. I thought that man Tusky was wild. Jesus Christ. I thought all the stocking stopped after Tusky, but man, I see shit crazy, man.
Fifi donated $2 through Super Chat. Thanks for the crash out.
Yeah. I just let her go. Whatever. However you feel. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. People get too obsessed with the internet, man.
That's not actually what happened, though. What actually happened was she was asking some, fairly decent questions, and you just weren't answering them. So I could, I would find that very frustrating, especially towards the end when, he starts acting the fool and, oh, you really like me, don't you? You think I'm handsome, don't you? I mean, that would wind me up like a top, So, yeah. No, it didn't exactly go like that, did it, Yomama?
Need to log off. This is, you know what I'm saying? We just be reacting. That's it.
No, you're not reacting, though.
Man.
Right.
And that's another thing that I think, and I hope in time that he gets called out on, is that he's not just reacting. He's actually being quite vile to people online, and there's no need for that. The things that he does and the things that he says, not only about FFG, but about other people. And, even when he's spoken on us, Bridge, he's quite vile with it.
Yeah.
I'm more than an older woman, and to be spoken to the way he speaks to me or about me is very offensive. And I think also to you, you're a young Black woman, and the way he talks to you, I just think is disgusting. And also on the subjects that we've tried to have a discussion with him about, he's got nothing to say about it. And it's like,
Sasha says he goes hard for you and Bridget. I think that he goes so hard because I think his feelings are hurt. Honestly, I think his feelings are hurt because he used to listen to both you and I, but I guess it got to a point where he felt it was too much criticism for him, that he couldn't handle it. And I really think that his feelings are hurt. That's why he goes so hard.
Yeah, maybe, but there's ways of going for people without stooping to, the most obvious thing, and listen, you don't have to tell me I'm old. I know I'm old, but I'm more than just that, and to just have somebody keep throwing that up in your face it's just so juvenile. you know, come with better insults, you know, come with, and I get called, oh, well, you know, everyone knows she's crazy and she's psychotic and she's mentally ill and she's this and she's that. Well, if I am all those people, I think I'm quite good at having a decent conversation with people,
Uh-huh.
which which is a lot more than these other people seem to be able to do.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that day when we tried to have that live stream, that could have been such an interesting conversation because there were three of us with different stories about, you know, what our ancestors have been through, but we weren't able to have that because we had him there just screaming and repeating it. I mean, he's just like a parrot, you know, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that's such a shame. And I'm like, you know, don't you realize how offensive you are? It's like, yeah, and I know I've played it a couple of times, but I can't believe that a grown man does not understand how offensive it is to try and belittle another person's story. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the first things you learn, empathy. You know, where's his empathy? Where's his like?
I think it comes from insecurity on his part. Like,
Yeah,
trying to prove himself, but not having the words to express himself. So either getting mad or trying to turn it into a joke.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, what do you say, Para? I have to leave your mama's chats when he brings up race now, which is every stream. Exactly. And I think over time he's gonna run out of things to talk about. Although I know he's trying to spread his net a bit wider. But when it's all well and good spreading your net wider if you're not adding anything. Do you see what I mean? It's like you can sort of react to one person, and then if you react to somebody else, then you should be coming with different things, you know, different subject matters and you know, a different perspective. And it's like he's not able to do that. It's like you know, I react to Peter Morn, and I'm doing this series on this therapist. Now, I struggle when I'm doing the things with the reacts to the therapist because there's nothing funny about what she does. So I really struggle with that. And I think, you know, if I was just coming for somebody's looks the whole time, then maybe I could, you know, I could react to anybody, but that's not what I do. You know, I'm not coming for their looks. And I think when I say that, I think his content runs the risk of getting very stale is because he always goes for the most obvious insults and then doesn't go any further, really.
Right. Yeah.
So
I mean, ants and angles. I don't think he can take it any further.
yeah, angles. That's what it is. It's ants and angles. That's what it is. Right. I think we're going to leave it there because we've gone over. Oh God, we've gone over like 2.5 hours now. So, and I'm starting to get a bit tired. So, yeah, it was interesting though, and I hope we looked at it from like a different perspective. You know,
I mean, I think that Zeta girl, she was off when she was saying that Yomama was the cause of like all the turmoil in girl world, that he was in people's ear and stuff like that. I think that she was way off base with that, but I think that she did get him in what she thinks is lies, and he didn't have a reaction or a comeback for it. I think she got him on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I do think that and I, you know, it's kind of worrying when you hear somebody that seems to be incapable of actually speaking the truth, dare I say, because I think if he, you know, if any of that were true, then he would have said it, wouldn't he? I mean, isn't that an obvious thing? Like,
But
you know, if somebody said, you don't have a red car, Jan, because I've seen you doing this and I've seen you out and about. I know you haven't got a red car. And I would say, well, actually, yes, I do have a red car. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's a conundrum.
But she said that she lived in California. I don't know where she lived in California, but he's in LA, and people in LA do act like that. They always brag about what they have, and they do embellish. Because I lived in the Bay Area for quite a long time and moved from the Bay Area, Northern California, moved to Southern California, and it's totally different. Like everybody will brag about what they have and embellish everything, and it just goes with the area. People do that. People do that here.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I sort of got her point. I know everyone was saying, oh, she just wants clout, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't think it was necessarily that. I think she just wanted to put him in his place, really, as we'd say over here. Just stay over there, Yomama. You know, I've sussed you out. I think where she went wrong was to come for the personal things. I know, you know, I know a lot of people do, and I know that Yomama does as well. I would prefer not to. There's no need, you know, if you've got an argument and it's online, then just keep to the online stuff. So yeah, but Bridge, thanks so much for joining me.
Alrighty.
And I'll probably see you tomorrow on Wellness Wednesday.
Probably not, because I have a meeting I need to go to, so probably not for Wellness Wednesday.
Okay.
Wednesdays and Fridays, Wednesdays and Fridays when you do your streams, that's the exact time I have to go to these meetings, and they're only on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Isn't that typical though? Typical. All right, darling. Well, I'm sure I'll see you around anyway. You take care of yourself. And I want to say to everybody, thanks so much for coming in and you know, showing me anyway, and hopefully other people that, you know, we can be. I mean, we're not in that community anyway, but I know a lot of you are. But I'd like people to know that we can have conversations, and we don't have to mock other people. You know, other people have their own hardships, the same as we do. We don't need to make fun of them, guys. So you take care of yourselves, and if you feel like it, come along to Wellness Wednesday tomorrow. If not, Drama Friday on Friday. So you take care of yourselves out there, because it's a rotten old world. Bye for now.